Here we go.
Also, I was going to start a list of things that are gross.
All right, we're live.
When they're what?
Hi! Hey, everybody!
Hi!
Wait, where am I? I'm looking there. This is my first time in the new studio.
Which is awesome!
Yeah, studio.
All right, so we're back. Welcome to the Swordcast Adventures plays Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Finally getting back into the groove of things after being on a little bit of a break. Now we have Brago back with us. But we are also going to be missing Mavram this week.
Yeah.
He's not feeling too well, so he's taking the day off.
He's home very sick.
Yeah. But we still have a fun episode planned for you guys. So yeah, if you guys want to roll some d20s, we can go about this recap.
Oh god, don't make me do it.
I think it's going to be me.
It's gonna be me.
Is it
I
highest does
can
it or lowest
roll,
does
but
it?
I'm gonna be
Lowest.
real bad at recapping.
Justin and I
We
get
should
to see
make
the back.
Brago do it because he doesn't know what's
Because he
going
wasn't
on.
here.
Oh, yeah, this would be great.
Justin and I get to see the Backstreet Boys at the end of the month.
And we don't have to reschedule a session to do
I
it.
rolled an 11.
I'm pretty sure it's me. I got it too.
I got
Wait, is it
one.
Highlands or
Oh,
Lowlands?
Oh, we were just
Yes.
talking about this. Okay, I'm terrible at this.
At least you're
guys.
getting it out of the way.
All right.
Hopefully.
I haven't done it.
I'm gonna need
I
some
still
like
have
help
not
and
done it.
encouragement because I didn't have my notebook
got
with
you.
me last time.
We got you.
You can do it, Jess!
Yeah, we'll get through it.
Waking up naked with...
I mean, you can do it,
I
Clifton!
literally noted this as cute night with Sarmea. Just saying. So I had a cute night with Sarmea.
Is the eye with the little heart at the top of it?
It would have been if I had my notebook, but unfortunately this was typed on my tablet.
You see just like a heart etched into
Everything
her
on this
tablet.
page is from last session.
Okay.
If you need help.
Oh yeah, so okay, at the beginning of last session we woke up after having our ass kicked by the old guy at the top of the mountain, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Wait, is that actually what he told us?
Mm-hmm.
Evil's twin hides his face
Oh, yeah.
for now, except to change.
Expect
Oh,
that.
expect this to
Oh, I
change by
didn't.
winter's end, is the advice he gave us. I'm sure that will mean a lot at some point.
Mhm.
How enigmatic.
Let's see. I mean, do you want to share anything about you putting the eye?
You know,
Because I'm going to skip that otherwise, because I feel like that was a personal experience for you. Let's see. Oh yeah, you have your brother come in to
Yep.
work, to interview.
To
work
interview with
Catherine.
Savian.
Good luck.
He got hired
Godspeed.
for 4 silver. It's not silver in this game.
Yeah. Well,
Shards.
he got
Shards.
hired to
Thank
work
you.
for more than he
That's-
currently works for.
Yeah,
I made
Which,
an
a significant
offer.
amount more. I believe.
I made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Which
Yeah.
I'm all about.
Very proud of him.
Sword point
I love
diplomacy.
him.
It wasn't exactly.
I mean,
I did teach him some. I made him audition by trying to pick my pocket,
Which I don't believe he passed.
and he did not do it.
No,
And
he
then I
did
gave
not
him
do
some
very well at
pointers,
all.
And I hired him
That's
anyway.
true. And if Sarmea finds out about this, she'll be upset. But
Excellent.
so the gnomes come
Your
in,
corruption
they
of the young is
do their
together.
work, right?
Yeah.
They come in and they're gone at this point, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, this
So
is
the
like later in
gnomes-
the evening.
Yeah, so the gnomes came in, they did some work, they started fixing up the bar, and then you go over. Was I with you when you went over to
Avian and Brick.
see? Yes, I can't remember. Either way, we invite Avi and Brick over for a drink as, you know, friends and fellow business owners in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And they just showed up, and I was alerted to Sarmea being upstairs, getting ready to put on her gown and, like, get ready to drink and have a good time, and got a message asking
Her
for
house
help.
buying gown.
I ran upstairs. Yes, her help. I got a message for help. I ran upstairs, and all I know at this point is I ran upstairs and hear a voice that says a powerful guild now owns this house.
So powerful.
So we'll find out what that means
Right
Right
now!
now!
This time on Swordcast
fucking now.
Adventures plays Dragon Heist.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this.
So precisely, that is exactly where we are. Zin, you had just hit the top of the stairs on the 3rd floor,
Yes.
and you just hear this booming voice echo throughout the floor. And it's loud enough that you guys are able to hear it downstairs.
Okay, got it. So
Like,
everyone,
it like rings through the
everyone heard
house.
the voice.
everyone heard this. Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Does it
clutch my
emanate
soul.
What
from
you do.
a particular part of the house?
What's
Does it emanate from a particular part of the house?
that? Definitely from the 3rd floor.
3rd floor. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's definitely loudest there. Like, Zin, you just hear like the entire floor just boom with this voice.
Okay, so I probably don't have a good sense of a centralized point where it was coming from. It just sort of.
I would say roll a perception check.
Okay.
See if you can suss it out.
I still haven't organized my dice yet.
Is there any distinguishable accent or intonation that makes it seem like it's distinct, like unique?
It's kind of shrill and harsh.
Shrill and harsh. Okay. Does it sound like it's coming from a humanoid or from a monstrous mouth?
Make a nature check.
Gladly.
15 for my perception, by the way.
Ooh.
Not the worst.
Where's nature? There it is. 16.
16. It's weird. It's kind of like both, like a mixture of both.
A half-breed.
Wow. Fucking muggles.
All right, I'm gonna
That's what I heard in my head.
give these guys a view of the map. There we go.
Does it sound like
Then,
a voice
kind
I've
of
ever
mentioned.
heard before?
Like a voice you've heard before?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Okay.
it does not. Zen, you're able to kind of suss out that it's coming from the, it would be the back corner, like from the side of the library.
So there's still like this contraption that hit me with darts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so okay. So I just came up the stairs, right?
Yeah, you're standing at the
then-
top of the stairs. You're about to turn around that corner to see Sarmea, and then you hear that voice ring out. And Sarmea, you saw a small device just sitting on the floor right there.
And the library's just to my. I guess I'm coming up the
If
stairs.
you turn
it's
around, the
just to
library is
my-
right in front of you.
Okay, so I guess the question now is: do I check on Sarmea or do I follow the voice?
Shavian will sprint up the stairs after Zin.
Brago will follow him.
If I
Well,
hear
second floor.
people coming up the stairs, I would turn around and I would say, the voice came from the library. I'm checking on Sarmea.
I'm up here, right? That's the stairs up.
Yeah. And then we have to go into the hall to go up to the stairs to go to the third
Yep.
level.
All right. So we're up here.
So as long
So
as
you turn around to go to the library.
yeah,
Do we...
or no, I would want to check on her and I would
Oh,
send
I see.
them. I would be like, you guys go check on the library. I'm checking on her.
Yeah, they're still a floor below you right now. They're like in the process of coming up.
Okay.
In that case, Sarmea wants to do something.
Okay.
She's gonna take her sling off of her, like, around her belt, and she's gonna, sling a sling bullet.
Sling a sling?
Sling a sling bullet.
At
Sling
what?
At the contraption.
Okay, go ahead.
What you doing with that sling blade?
8.
I'm gonna kill you with it.
8.
Yeah.
I'd say an 8 hits an inanimate object.
Oh,
I'm gonna
sick.
sling a slong.
Alright, am I rolling damage?
Sure.
That was
That's gonna
fucked up.
be a 5 damage, max damage.
Ooh.
5. Yeah, so you just whip one of your sling bullets at it, and you kind of crack it on the side, and you see that it kind of like cracks and tips over, and then you notice that there was a string that seemed to run along the wall and connects to the door.
The door I'm standing in.
Yeah. So you can see that that's how you triggered it by opening the door.
This is shenanigans.
Ooh.
This is okay.
Okay,
What's going on? What?
Yeah, so I'd say you guys are...
Shavian will tell Maverick to stay with the two boys before he leaves.
Emmerich kind of says, is everything okay?
I don't know.
They came up?
And I leave. Yeah, I don't entertain them.
No, Embrick stands there. And so, yeah, that would be when you left, so you're already heading upstairs.
Mhm.
I'd say you guys are just coming up to the top of the stairs right now.
Okay. I've got my maul in my hand, and I'm looking around.
Okay?
Once again, when you guys get to the top of the stairs, I would like direct you to the library. Be like, I think the voice came from in there.
I'll walk into this area and
roll a perception check for me.
Okay. I'm so good at these. 18.
Ooh.
So as you are about to step into that area, you notice a small string going across the floor, like
I
about ankle height
stop
across the floor.
before I trip it, and then I turn back to Savian and like put my finger over my mouth and then point down at the string, and then I step over the string.
Sabian acknowledges this and follows quietly. He's got a short sword.
Do I see anything immediately once I step over the string, like in the room?
You, with that perception check, you can see that the string kind of wraps up the wall and then goes into the library.
All right.
You can see the door to the library is just cracked open.
Okay. I'm going to get on one side of the library door and do like a SWAT team like prep thing. Like I'm just gonna get there and like look at Sabian and be like point at the door.
Excuse me, I misspoke. The door is open.
Oh, the
You
door
got
is.
the door is
Oh,
open,
okay.
yeah.
What do I
And
see?
you see
on the
that
inside?
string ends up connecting to another one of those little boxes that Sarmea saw. So it's basically like just set right in the middle of the floor, facing out the doorway, is another box, and you see a couple darts sticking out of it.
Okay.
It's in the doorway.
It's in the doorway.
It's like set in the room, like
Can I move
facing
up
the doorway.
and attempt to investigate the nature of this trap to disarm it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you move into the room, into the library to do that?
Did you said it was in the doorway?
So it's here. I'll mark it. So it's sitting basically right here,
Okay, then I'll let Braga go
facing
first.
out the door.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I look at Braga, I point, and I point at the thing, and then I point at him, and I make a motion to move forward.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in, making an effort to like not be in line of the shot in case it were to trip.
Okay.
And sort of maul first, like.
Ben, don't come in here.
Yeah.
I whisper.
Like as in into the library.
Or don't come into the room, the hall. What is that common area called?
The library.
Or
Or
no,
study?
Yeah.
The
foyer.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
have a name. It's
The
just
landing.
the landing.
Okay.
The landing.
I'm just
I'm just
checking
gonna
out Sarmaya, and that's what I'm doing.
Move in, staying out of direct line of the dart contraption, and scan the room. Do I see
Roll a perception check.
something amiss? 13.
Other than this small contraption sitting on the floor, it looks as it did the last time you were in here.
Is the contraption made of metal, wood? What is it?
A combination of the two.
Okay.
I will
I'm
continue.
just gonna say, where are you? And look around.
Sabian's gonna follow suit, just scoping out each room as he walks through them.
You're going into the library?
I'm gonna step over them. I step over the thing, and then I'm gonna creep, and I'm gonna perceive whatever I can.
Yep, go ahead.
$16.
Again, other than this small contraption that you don't remember being here, the room's almost empty. You guys haven't put a whole lot in here yet.
Okay, I'll approach the box.
Okay.
I'll hold my maul and I say, should I smash it?
Not yet. Maybe we can learn some secrets from it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'll try to investigate it and try to figure out how to disarm it.
Sure.
26.
26. Yeah, you definitely
Damn.
with that are able to figure out how it works. You trace the wire back, and you see that it comes down to this contraption, and on the back there's a little latch that, when that string is pulled, releases a spring to shoot these darts out of it. But you're able to kind of hold that latch down and disconnect the string, and you're able to like disarm it and take care of it so that it's not going to go off at any point.
Is it's like I could take it and set it up at a later time.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Potentially? Okay. What would I call this thing in my inventory?
It is a dart trap.
Okay.
Dart trap.
Dart trap.
Sarmea's gonna go and she's gonna kick the one in her room really hard.
Okay.
And grab the string and just throw it in anger.
Got it.
Just
With that investigation, are there any sort of markings or anything that might give me any sort of clues or any leads?
Go ahead and roll another investigation check for that.
always investigate.
Or,
I'm gonna
I
go.
guess it'd be perception.
I want to walk up to one of the windows and look out and see if I see anything.
16 on perception.
What's that?
I'm gonna look out a window, see if I see anything. Footsteps or is it still snowy outside?
Yep.
Cool.
So you head over to the window and look out.
Don't stand directly in front of the window. Saving
So
them.
16?
Too late. I walk right in front of the window.
Too late.
As far as signs go, you don't really see a whole lot.
Okay.
This room's been pretty bare since you guys moved in.
Oh, I meant on the trap itself.
Oh, on the trap itself, I'd say you see
Because
kind
I was
of like,
investigating and
yeah,
whatnot.
I would say you notice that there's like some small scratch marks on the side of it. Almost looks like something that might have been holding it maybe had claws.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say check for fingerprints, but I think you found claw prints.
Is the size large or medium or small? Can I tell how big the thing's hands were?
They seem kind of small.
Small clawed hands.
What's it look like, Sabian?
It's dart trap.
Well,
I think somebody has been snooping around this place.
And what are you guys doing? You were just
I-
checking on her.
Yeah,
She
I
moved
wanted to
in
run
and kicked the
and,
device.
Yeah, check on her. Like I'd run like run up behind and like grab her shoulders and be like, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. I'm just pissed off.
What happened?
And she'll kind of like lift up her shirt, and then like I'm kind of assuming maybe she's hit her along the abdomen. And
Yeah, like right in the gut.
I'll just show you like where I'm bleeding. This is bullshit.
I would do anything I could
And then
to
you can
help
see
at that
like
point.
you can see like a dart stuck in the door frame, and there's like one on the ground.
Don't
it shot
think
many
I
darts.
actually have any healing potions right now.
So there's not really any furniture in the library.
No,
No, I don't.
there's a broken bookshelf from when it got knocked over from when you guys were first in there.
If I don't see anything else in the library, I'm gonna start like scouring the rest of the floor.
Okay.
I'll head over towards the privy. Yeah, there we go.
Sabian will check the other privy, and then he'll check the private bath.
So
His
as
private bath.
yeah, so as you go to reach for the door for the privy, Brago, and right as you're about to come out of the library, you hear another booming voice call out, "This house will be the death of you if you do not flee now!"
I'll be the death of you if you don't show yourself.
Sarmea will yell. Sorry.
That's what I yell.
Sarmea will yell, "Show yourself, you coward!"
As you step out, roll a perception check.
While everyone's yelling stuff, I'm just like frantically like looking for some like fabric I can tear to like put
God
like
damn
some
it.
pressure on like
Rolling so well.
on Sarmea's
7.
wounds.
7.
To, like
Yeah.
get it to stop bleeding. Like if I can find like some like sheets or something around.
You don't see a whole lot that's sticking out at this point. You're still not seeing any trails or anything. Brago, you open the privy and you just see the toilet there, left alone as it has been.
Doing toilet-like things. I don't know. I'll investigate. I'll walk into Sabian's room.
Okay.
I'm
And you head this way?
Yeah, I'm still looking out for things.
Yeah, go as you turn the corner, give me another perception check.
Oh my god. 6.
6?
Yup.
Yeah, you don't see anything. So you move
Well,
to the...
Brago, what do you see? I move toward the privy. I'm gonna fucking. I guess it opens outward.
It does, yeah.
I'm
And
gonna get my +1 dagger ready. I'm gonna grab the handle and I'm gonna fucking fling the door open.
And then, Brago, you're just browsing through his room.
Yep.
Not too close.
Roll a perception check as you are in
19.
Woo!
Rolling well.
19. So, as you look across the room, you see that Savian's door to the private bath is kind of cracked open, and you see peering out at you a pair of bright red eyes.
Bright red.
I found someone! And I will.
And Sabian, as you reach for the door flies open, and you
The privy
see
door or the private bath?
the private bath.
Okay.
The one you're reaching for it, and the door flies open, and you see a horde of giant rats fall out, like come crawling out straight at you.
A horde of giant rats?
Yep. Everybody roll
What?
initiative.
Giant ones.
A horde of giant rats?
Okay. Well,
Well, alright then.
3. Nope, wait. Where's my initiative?
Ooh.
1, I think.
4. I saw the
right,
eyes
so-
first, but I will be going last.
Yeah.
I got minorly hypnotized by some giant rats. Just some big bubbies.
They're so cute.
Mm-hmm. These are some
And
New York
so
rats.
these, some New York rats.
And then you also see
Here.
another form that is quite a bit bigger than the rats, but still a rat.
Ooh.
You see, it's small sized, but you see this humanoid rat person thing, glowing red eyes, covered in patchy fur, long claws, snout with these big sharp teeth in it. Kind of looks like this.
Oh.
Man bear rat.
It's a half-breed. It's a half-breed.
Half-breed.
It's a half-breed, like I thought.
Watch your
different-
language
Man bear rat.
around me, sir.
It's got decent style though.
Yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh. I like the cowl.
Yeah,
The cowl.
almost hipster-like, but
Yeah. It's got some nice golf boots going on.
Yeah,
Looks like, what, like 3 straps on each?
yeah, I like it.
All right, so Sarmea,
Yeah, 13.
Brago,
4.
4,
Mm-hmm. It's a power of 2.
Sabian.
Oh, sorry. 17. I got thrown off by the math. The math humor got me. You're like, yeah, 4. It's power 2. Take that, sucker.
Clothoon,
That would be a 6.
Wow.
Wow.
big numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Who's controlling Maverick?
That's what I was just about to ask you guys.
I don't know. How
You
did
guys want to
she-
do it? You want me to do it?
You do it.
I
I
haven't
will
never looked at
do
his
it.
character sheet.
I have it on my tablet
Oh,
here.
if you have a physical copy, I can do it.
I don't have a physical copy.
Then you made this bed. You must have done it. I've done all I can.
Oops, right.
Maven got a 6.
Some table footsies.
Table footsies. Man, high rolling tonight.
Yup. Big
Wow.
numbers all around.
Hooty hoo.
Hoo-hoo!
We're gonna have to come up with a name for my familiar when I finally get one, maybe. If we ever get to level 3.
Wait, you're getting a
It
familiar
depends.
level 3?
Oh, I'm going to.
Oh, I'm getting that familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you didn't like D&D pets.
Familiar is not a pet. It's more like a drone. That you can reassign.
Awesome.
This is my automaton.
Awesome.
Never-
So, to start this whole thing off, Sabian,
Oh,
you,
man.
once this door throws
Familiars are
open,
not
you
pets.
just, this giant rat just leaps at you and tries to take a bite.
Me?
Yup. For an 8 to hit.
Rats off to you. No, misses.
Will you name your familiar?
Making it your
robot?
turn.
No. That makes it my turn?
Yup.
I will draw my short sword in my offhand because I had one hand free. Because I was about to open the door. I will make a strike against the giant rat with my dagger.
Okay.
That probably hit with a 22.
Yeah. Probably.
23, I guess, because it's plus my dagger. I need to update my character sheet. So this plus 4 is 7 points of piercing damage.
Yeah. How do you want to kill it?
I will just bring the dagger
easy.
down straight into its giant rat-like skull. Not that one.
Just a little
The
bit.
one
The
right
one
in front
right
of
in
me.
front of
Oh,
you.
the little one. Sorry. Alright.
Yeah, and you just like pin it to the floor for a second.
And I
Yep.
pull the dagger out and I
Stream of
yell,
blood shoots across the wall.
"We got Vermin!" And he's not in combat with anything, correct?
Not anymore.
Okay. Then he will take his... He will move around the corner into the doorway of the library.
So 20, 25?
30. I'll move one more over. 30.
30?
And then I will use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 24.
24?
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel pretty damn hidden.
Snake attacking. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
I'm gonna rogue. I'm gonna rouge like I've never rouged before.
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, sure. If I was a samurai rogue. Multi-class.
Mm-hmm.
There's sort of an Orient like place on Faerun. We could go there
Where?
potentially.
What's it called?
I'd have to double check.
Fair.
Sorry, I'm just reading a clarification on something.
My immersion.
It's a loading screen. Don't worry about
It's being shattered to a million pieces.
Brago, you're gonna see that the door to the bathroom in Sabian's room is gonna fly open
it.
as this thing has kicked the door open, and you see it raise a hand crossbow at you and fire.
No, but I haven't raged yet.
I'm really easy to hit too.
Yeah, an 11 to hit.
That misses.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh man.
Block it with my beard.
To eliteness.
And then it's going to pop back into the corner. This rat's going to go... And it doesn't see anything, so it's going to make a perception check
Haha.
to try and see what is going on.
Hiding from you stupid rats.
Where did it go?
Did you say these are rat rodents of unusual size?
No, U.S.
It kind of looks around and isn't really sure where to go. And it ends its movement there. Making it Sarmea's turn.
Okay. Well,
Do things.
Sarmea's gonna run out the room. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I guess I come upon this rat boy.
Yep.
And
Sure do.
she's gonna
Rat boy!
she's gonna take her dagger off of her hip and just like try to stab it like that in the stomach
Okay.
Brat, brat!
for a 19.
That hits.
That's gonna be 6 damage.
6
Or,
damage.
sorry, 4 damage. Wow.
So you reach down and you stab this thing in the stomach, and it lets out this god-awful screech. And you pull it out, and you see it, like, breathing super heavy, and it's, like, trying to, like, limply, like, turn around. But it's fucking hurt.
The rat I killed. It makes sense now.
Yep.
What?
So there was this random rat in the bar, and I threw my dagger in it, and I killed the crap out of it, and now it makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
But that was more of a regular-sized rat in the bar.
Yes,
correct?
that was a normal rat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Foreshadowing.
Hey now.
What?
Hey now.
You're an all-star.
You didn't give me a chance to see if I was doing a bonus
Oh.
action or anything.
Are you?
No.
Trolling the DM
Since it is my turn and I forgot to ask this a minute ago, how's my shirt looking?
There's a bit of blood on it.
Is there a hole in it from being...
A small one, yeah.
Guarded. At least it's not your house buying gown.
Right? That would have been horrible. Alright.
Okay.
Thank you.
Would it have been?
It
would have been
way worse
kind of
if you
hilarious.
So
already
this one's
just
going to
you
move
just
up to
got it
Brago,
fixed.
and it's going
That
to
was
come
good.
up and try and bite your
Nothing.
leg. For another 11.
Nope.
Boy.
I shield it with my foot. Backfoul, bourbon.
This one's going to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have a mall specifically for smashing rats?
I do.
That's right. Holy shit.
14.
I forgot we made
That
you
does
Charlie.
hit.
14 hits?
14 hits.
Alright.
Is that the mall you're currently with?
I am sure.
Awesome. Flavor win.
4 damage.
Alright.
Mavram is going to see, hearing that the voice called out a second time, downstairs, Embrick is going to turn to Mavram and Avi and tell them to hide. And then he is going to bolt upstairs.
Here
he
comes
gets-
my hero.
Watch him as
He gets up to here.
Oh shoot, I just picked this up. I don't know if it means anything.
Nope.
Okay, great.
Not that Sarmea
I need
destroyed
to
it
not
now.
mindlessly pick up things from the battle map.
Good one.
Did you have him dash?
I was just going to say, he's actually going to dash, and he's going to make it to the bottom.
My
of the deck.
dashing hero? Prince Charming.
Alright,
Is he cute?
Wow.
Right, he's cute.
Thanks taken.
Yeah, that's true.
now it's Mavram's
Doesn't
turn.
change it
Not
back
that
and he's
stopped
cute.
any of it.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Mavram is going to
You're welcome.
kind of come over and just kind of like guide Avi like towards the back.
Y'all, I just realized a minute ago that the 3rd floor is the only floor with bathrooms, and it has 4. There are no other bathrooms in this place.
Pooping floor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zin, you're up.
we might want to do some remodeling to add one downstairs.
Pooping floor.
You can
Okay.
just open the cellar door.
Oh God.
Drop trout.
God. Doesn't
Just
sound
never
ADA
clean it up.
compliant.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a rat right there, huh? 5, 10,
Yep.
15. Can I move so that I'm flanking the rat with Sarmea? With 30 is my total.
Yes.
Cool. So maybe overkill for a rat, but I'm still gonna invoke my Crimson Right and
Fuck 'em up, fam.
like I'm gonna dig my claws like into my palm to make it bleed, and then grab my flail like from behind me and like come down on it with like my Crimson Right of lightning. And
Knees weak.
So you got
Palms
advantage?
bloody.
advantage because we're flanking.
Flanking advantage, right?
Yep.
So that'll be a 24.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh. That exceeds the AC of a giant rat.
It doubles it.
Oh.
So barely.
So it's a critical, right?
Max damage.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's a good rat.
Yeah. 12 bludgeoning, 4 lightning.
Yeah, it was a little overkill for a rat with one hit point.
Yeah,
so.
that's fine.
Yeah, it just is obliterated across the ground. It just becomes this red stain in the floor now.
Oh. Make Arxir clean that up.
I guess I pretty much used all my movement, right?
We need a wizard with prestidigitation.
You use 25.
Okay, I mean, if I have 5 feet left, I guess I would at least start moving in the direction of other rats, pretty much. I haven't seen the, like, rat guy yet, right? I don't know.
Nope.
He's a thing.
Rat man.
So I killed a rat. I'm gonna keep moving to kill more rats. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Do we feel stronger for killing these rats? Like a level stronger?
One of these rats is going to run out and find you around the corners and is going to leap at you with its gnashing teeth for a 9.
Does not hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, these are rolling super hardy. Brago, you're up.
I'm gonna pull out my Verminator Maul, and I'm just gonna rage and say, "Not in my house!" and smash it.
Bashing rats.
That is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Should have been an Arnold. I think an Arnold-esque. Here, pull out the Verminator.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Woo.
Again, just spattered across the
Yeah.
floor.
Hey, it's my room, bro. God.
Quit letting vermin into your room.
Is that your turn?
That's-
I
I-
was not aware of the
Level
rat
2, I've got
problem.
1 attack. We're good.
Yep.
All right.
But I'm raging now.
One
Back
shot,
to
one
top of the
kill. No scope, 420 barbecue sauce.
I etch another hash in the
Yeah.
head of my maul.
Yeah. If you only had like a rat-shaped stamp, and you stamped it each time.
Oh my gosh.
Or if you paint it like the World War II plane, instead of a shark, it's a rat face.
Yes.
That'd be cute.
Oh, man.
I love it.
All right, Sarmea, you're up. Or, sorry, Sabian is
To
up.
be the predator of a rat. So like
Read that wrong.
Cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe so.
So maybe just a tiger from World War II.
Yeah, sure.
It could be like a
It could be a snake.
Anaconda mouth.
I'm gonna.
There you
Gonna reach around the corner and throw a dagger at that rat. Do I get advantage for being hidden against it?
go. The one that's in front is in?
Yeah. I mean, awkwardly, I probably could see me attacking it.
Well, with your stealth check, I'm gonna say that you're pretty well hidden. You rolled like what, like a 24 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I have an ally within 5 feet. So,
Also, there's that.
but if he doesn't know, oh my God!
Awesome.
I rolled a 10. Fuck you. An 11 actually.
An 11 does not hit.
Yeah, awesome.
So you like poke around the corner and get just enough of a sight of it to whip your dagger at it, but it goes right over the top of it and
I'll
sticks
pull
into
out
the wall.
another sheath my sword, pull out another dagger. Oh, I can't do that. I'll just run up to it and attack it with my offhand, with the short sword in my offhand. Can I? Yeah, there. Fuck me, I rolled another 5, so 10.
Jesus.
Rats.
Off the
God, who missed you?
Oh, I love it so much.
That's the fucking end of my turn. That's the
And your
fucking
plus
end of
one
my
dagger
turn.
is stuck
That
in
was a
the
big
wall.
sigh.
I'm gonna,
Right, I'm
I
assuming it was
regularly
your plus
make
one that
that
you're
sign.
using.
I can't get past the rat, really, so I'm done, I guess. Actually, I guess could I, like, sort of jump over it and kick off the wall, maybe?
Ooh.
And sort of parkour, like, wall jump a little bit?
I like
Only
it.
like
I like it.
1 or 2 jumps?
Just 1 or 2.
Sure, make an athletics check.
Sure,
He
so-
falls on the
Oh,
rat
I'm
and kills it.
actually- I'm proficient. Acrobatic. That's cocked. It's very close to a natural 20. How about a 21?
Yeah, I'd say that's good enough. So yeah, you come running out, and
I just want to land on the other side of it. And maybe grab my dagger.
Wall running
From the
like a
wall.
boss.
Afterward, possibly?
Sure.
Okay.
It's like kung fu.
Well, I'll say that for next turn because I did a lot. End turn. Pass.
All right.
Shut up. Hope you get face eaten by a rat.
Wow.
Uh, you see those beady little eyes come and poke around the corner, and you see. You see them poke around and mutter something that in a language that you can't understand, and they like flip their wrist around and point at you, and you see this just spray of gas just sweep around you.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Gas
You need to make a Constitution save.
Ooh. 5.
All right.
I'll take some poison damage for sure.
Yep, you're gonna take 3 of it.
Cool.
And then the face disappears back around the
Well,
the wall. Making it Sarmea's turn.
Okay. Did I see him poke his head out? The big one?
From there, I'd say probably not.
Can
With
I-
Zen and Sabian kind of being in your way and around the corner.
Can I tell where the big rat's coming from? Or where the rats in general are coming from, maybe?
You definitely saw the one come out towards Zen,
Okay,
and you also saw Sabian start to head back that way.
Okay. I can see this one little ratty right here, though, right?
The one in front of Zen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out a... oh, never mind. There's not a material component for Vicious Mockery, duh.
Your words.
Yeah. Sarmea is going to cast Vicious Mockery on this rat, and she's gonna say...
Why don't you play a bard? That's my
Maybe
question.
I should.
The punniest bard. I will not participate in that campaign.
She'll say, "You're 2 letters short of an asset." It doesn't make any sense in me.
Just say your mother was a hamster.
Oh, that'd been, well, I didn't.
And your father smelled it.
So yeah, I
And
cast
it's a
that.
wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save.
They're so wise.
They woke. The woke rats.
They rolled an 18.
So that's gonna make it.
This rat.
Wow.
This rat has been.
That
Get
happened.
wrecked, scrub. Sorry, just reciprocating.
This rat also knows
The 1 point I've rolled over a 10 tonight.
Was a rat making a
wisdom save.
wisdom save.
It just doesn't understand your
Yeah,
language.
your humor is lost. Yeah.
Well, that was fun. That was an action, and I guess in general I'll just move here
Okay.
and call it good.
That's gonna make it.
I assume the billow of gas like extended past me, and people could see that occur.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna make it. This old boy here
This old boy.
is gonna pop out and bite at you, Savian,
God, bring it.
for a 23.
That rat hits me.
3 damage.
Ouch.
Yep.
I like to picture you just say it like that out loud.
Minimum
too,
damage.
deadpan.
Then you are all going to see Embrick kind of burst up the stairs, sword drawn. What's going on? And he's just gonna look at the scene and be like, "What the fuck?"
Stinks like gas in here too.
Appropriate reaction.
Mm-hmm.
We
But
haven't had our health, inspection yet, so we're okay.
But seeing that he can't really like get through here, he's going to kind of take a peek this way and see Brago with a rat chomping at his ankles and start to move this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say he gets about there. And then it becomes Mavrim's turn, who he's going to bring Avi back into the kitchen and kind of hide them in the back.
Roz did request that he sleep with one person today, if possible.
Oh my god. Oh my
It
god.
was his one
He
request
would.
of me.
He
Oh my
would.
gosh.
That Mavrum. You
They're
know,
gonna
we should
do
have
it while
done
we're
is had
fighting
him
upstairs?
watch the stream and just like message you
Right?
and like pilot remotely.
Text him. Unless he's sleeping.
Zin, you're up.
He said he was gonna watch a movie. I don't want to like
That's fair.
force him to do something he doesn't want to do. That's an
Okay.
idea
Did
for
I
next
see
time.
the big rat guy?
Big
where I'm
rat
from?
guy, BRG.
Or do I have I
I'd
only
s-
still just seen the...
I'd say you probably saw like an arm like pop out and
Mhm.
shoot, and then you were just distracted by this mist that just like swept over Sabian.
Okay.
He started coughing violently.
I'm gonna kind of want to go after...
Give a
That.
rat in his way. Can't move through enemies unless you
Yeah, you're right.
wall jump.
What if I just, like, punt it? Like, just kick it?
They have like 5 HP.
You can if you want. Yeah.
Um,
If she rolled a 4 earlier and
But I
it
mean,
had
that would
1
be
HP
attack, and that
left,
would be my action, so, you know.
smash it.
Oh, no, I'm gonna smash it. Like, I'm gonna smash it. I just wish I could just, like,
Just,
kick
like,
it out of the way and then go
drop an
attack the
elbow.
thing
Oh,
I want to
gotcha.
attack this turn. Okay, so I
She like
will...
spins the morning star around and
I-
just like
Alright, I pretty much want to move towards the thing that I saw, and will attack anything in my way.
Yeah, kind of.
So I'm assuming I have to attack...
Kind of like
There's, like, two
Guardians
rats in
1
my
was
way,
kicking
right?
the rat.
Yeah.
From what I'm seeing.
It's like-
Yeah, there's the
So-
one right in front of you, and then there's another one in front of Sabian.
Okay, I'm not going to worry about the attack of opportunity that could incur. I'm just going to walk away from this rat in front of me
Just walk away.
and go for the other rat that's actually blocking my way from the getting in the doorway.
It's a crowded hallway.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't think they're gonna be able.
I don't know if you'd be able to get past Sabian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's just a 5-foot hallway.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize there was a wall there. Never
Yeah.
mind. Okay, I mean, I'll just attack the rat in front of me then.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I'm not flanking in any way, right?
You are? No, you're not.
So then that will be... Yeah. A 15?
A 15 hits.
For 5 bludgeoning and 4 lightning.
Yeah, so you kind of like swing your morning star around, and you just smack it, and it just hits the wall that's right behind it, and you see like its brains just like kind of spurt across the wall as it just slides back down.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And then... Okay, so that one's dead, but that's a 5-foot hallway.
And there's one in front of me.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess that's pretty much my turn then. I guess maybe I'd move into the space where the rat was. But, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. That makes it this guy in front of Brago's turn
Bring it.
Rat attack.
for a 7.
Misses.
Misses terribly. Now it's Brago's turn.
I hit it back. Swing my hammer.
That's not gonna hit.
9.
Nope. 9 does not hit.
9.
I just crater the wall next to it.
You can move forward and not incur attack of opportunity.
I could. Sure.
All right.
Let our fiery friend in here.
Bringing it back to Sabian.
Sabian is going to use his short sword hand as his main attack this turn. Swing at this rat. 17 to hit.
That hits.
And it is going to 8 points of slashing damage.
Yeah. How would you like to kill it?
I would just like to slice it in half. In
Easy
the
enough.
first available opportunity. And I am going to enter. I'm gonna move past in. Can I do that? Because I can move through my friendly allies. If I just wanna, or
I mean,
flatten myself against the wall so she can get by, basically, or some
Sure.
I want to try to allow her to get by.
That's fair.
And bonus action hide.
Just up against the wall. It's like,
Well,
All I can think is the fucking scene from Grandma's Boy.
that's why I wanted to move around the corner.
So good.
I would need to wear a green shirt.
Alright, change. Switch.
Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to move around so I could hide. But whatever you desire, Dungeon Master.
I mean, yeah, roll your stealth check.
Okay, 20.
You definitely feel hidden from the thing still in the bathroom.
Got it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to see pretty much the same move. They're going to pop back out. This time you do see it. And this time they kind of stick their head out a little bit more. You notice that it actually has like womanly features to it.
Okay.
Is it within 5 feet of me this time, though? That's the question.
I'd say just because it's peeking around, probably not.
Okay. Okay.
But
Gosh, cornered like a rat.
Actually, let's see. So you actually are able to like flatten up against the wall enough to where when it like kind of pokes out, it's not able to see you. So it actually fires off at Zin. You see her again mutter some words that you can't understand and point at you, and this like green gas just kind of like sweeps over you.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to roll a Constitution save.
Got it. Con save?
Yep.
A 9.
You're gonna take 6 poison damage.
ooh.
You got it?
And then the face is gonna disappear again.
Sprayed with all this
Damn.
There's a gorilla fighter in here.
It's a rat fighter.
Sarmea.
There.
So the hallway's pretty clogged, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's certainly this time.
Alright, Sarmea's gonna go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I go through him?
You can move through allies.
25, 30? And she's gonna stab this rat.
Okay.
Stab it.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Who's the Verminator now?
God damn it. I'll get it in a second.
Sarah Connor.
That's gonna
Well,
be
let's break out the cards,
7
but-
damage.
You're not gonna need it.
7 damage. Do I get to flavor this?
Yeah, go for it.
I wanna slice through it like horizontally.
Okay.
Yeah, just go. And it'll be like in 2 pieces. Kind of.
Yeah, so you kind of like push through Embrick, and you kind of like
Dude.
slide into the room and just pull out your sword and just like that super cool like power slide movie move and just like slice right through it. And you basically like see the top half fly across the room and land like in the corner.
Gross.
And then the bottom half, just like with its legs sitting there, is like kind of still for a second, and then just like kind of topples over.
Okay, and then I had 5 more feet of movement. Can I move into its space?
Mm-hmm.
Move into his personal bubble.
Just like
Manifest
one.
this thing.
I have like each foot on one side of it, so it's between my legs under me.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. No more rat boys.
No more rat boys.
So Embrick is up. He's going to step into the room. What are these things? Where did they come from? And he's just gonna look around like puzzled.
We can't answer him till our turns. I take it.
I'd let you answer him.
They're rats, clearly.
But from where?
Over there. Pointing at
bathroom.
the door.
I mean,
Rats from the bathroom.
rats from the bathroom. Sounds so much less exciting when you put it
And
like
he
that.
goes to walk over there,
Waterdeepian bathroom rats.
and
They're infamous.
There's something, alright.
let's see.
Ooh, what's happening?
So as he steps over there, you, Sarmea and Brago, you hear this kind of like a poof,
No.
and you see small specks start to float through the air around him.
Oh.
And you see him like start to kind of bat him away, and then you see him just start hacking and coughing as he takes 10 poison damage.
Whoa!
Did he step into the room?
No, he just got to that space right in front of it, and then this stuff flew up in the air.
Okay.
This enemy is tricky.
Tricky.
Yes.
And then Mavrum's turn. He is
Cast seduce.
Yep.
he basically spends his turn like trying to like just talk to Avi and keep them both calm and let them know that everything's gonna be fine, that these guys obviously have it handled, whatever it is.
I mean, clearly they look like they're sword fighting, so.
Abram's like, ah.
Zin, you're up.
Abram says, "You are ever endangered.
All right.
You ever get a boner like I do."
Oh my gosh.
All right. I want to walk not into the doorway, but in front of the doorway. And look into the bathroom and use my breath weapon.
Ooh.
Sick.
All right, that's a dex save.
Yes.
An LS.
Dex save.
Here, let me vomit
DC
lightning
11.
Are you blue?
Mhm.
Dubba dee dubba die.
God damn it. Fuck you.
Fucking asshole.
Wow.
I was just gonna let it go. Just gonna let it lie.
I just can't. I just.
I know. I was just like,
I rolled a 15.
All right, so you made it. So you'll take half as much damage.
Wow. So disappointed.
I'm disappointed in me too.
7. So that was much.
3.
Yeah. Much more underwhelming than I wanted.
7
but that's
damage?
fine.
No.
3 after it's
Oh,
halved
3.
from
From the
Yeah.
save, yeah.
Boo.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope, that's my action, right? So, and I don't want to walk in because I have witnessed what happens when you try to walk in. So, I think at this point I'm pretty much just trying to block the doorway from anything making it out, like from anything coming through me, pretty much. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Dracula's dead. Brago, you're up.
I'm gonna see this cloud and just be like, ah! And then like hold my breath as I just like bear charge, like just
Yes.
bull rush right in here, just and swing at my maul
Yeah, go
at
for
this
it.
guy as hard as I can. Ooh,
This lady.
22.
That hits.
Oh.
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
For the Verminator.
Yep.
Hear me now, believe me later.
You're as bad as me.
Neither of you were dads yet. It's only gonna get worse.
Anything else?
I glare. I'm done.
Fair enough. Alright, that brings it to Sabian's turn.
I will look down at the doorway. Is there a tripwire or something I can see just offhand?
What's that? A tripwire or anything?
Look for like, yeah, some sort of...
Roll a perception check.
Not great. 8. Don't see anything.
Nope, you don't.
Well, I believe I'm hidden, so I'm just going to whip around. Oh, I have an alley within 5 feet, so it doesn't matter.
Sure do.
I will just whip around and throw dagger at it. 23 to hit? 24 to hit, actually.
That hits.
Sneak attacking on this one. Oh, so bad. 7 points of... 8 points of magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I will throw a mundane dagger as my bonus action. That'll be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
A mundane dagger does 2 points of mundane damage. And that is the end of Sabian's turn. I've thrown 2 daggers. I'll draw my rapier. Rapier.
On guard, rat.
On guard! Oh! Draw my baguette.
Enjoy your baguette.
There's that like initial laugh, and then you like sit there and visualize it, and you laugh again.
Trying to sword fight with a baguette.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Who won?
I don't remember.
Who's baguette?
The baguette. Now I have another image of a baguette holding a sword.
Baguette. Oh my gosh. And it's
Like a
wearing
baguette man.
And it's wearing like an ascot or like a scarf tied around its
Sure,
neck.
why not?
Mhm.
What if
With
they have
chaps.
like, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's not a cowboy. Baguette.
I was going a French.
This is a fictitious
French route.
baguette fighter. We can do whatever we want it to be.
I guess that's true.
I mean, by
That's kinda
chaps? No.
Jesus.
No baguette.
We're the worst.
You're going. So, as you huck your daggers at this thing in front of you, it's already looking like dazed from Brago just like bashing it. But she turns and snarls and says, Wait!
Yes.
Don't kill me, please!
It's not my turn.
Mm-mm.
What's in it for us? If we get to reply on the turn.
So that was her turn. You see her like kind of say this and like stand there like defensive, waiting to see what you guys do.
Are all the other rats dead except for
Yeah.
her now? Okay.
Sarmea, your turn.
Cool. Can I see the creature from here? Or if I like move here, can I?
Yeah, definitely if you move there.
Alright, so Sarmea is gonna pull tiny tarts and a feather out of her component pouch, wave it in the air, and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on this horrible rat thing.
What do you say? Just tell her the joke. There's a verbal component.
Your face. That's the joke. She's real creative. She's a bard after all.
Yeah, she is.
Oh wait, sorry. Oh, the rat makes a wisdom save.
Okay.
Not even some rat-based humor you can just conjure on the fly. No cheese-based insults.
Ratatouille.
10.
Ratatouille.
What, a 10?
Yep.
That does not make it. I guess I should double check what the actual number is, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So that girl's gonna fall on the floor laughing, and she's gonna be prone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see this rat person just drop to the floor and just start uncontrollably laughing at absolutely nothing.
And then Sarmea will use the rest of her movement to go here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Making it Embrick's turn.
Cough, wheeze,
Who,
wheeze.
yeah, he's going to just kind of stand there and like try and shake it off and just kind of continue to cough for another round. Making it Mavrim's turn, who continues to console Avi, and after a second is kind of concerned about what's going on upstairs, so he tells Avi to stay here and begins to make his way towards the stairs. Zin.
How? Okay, so it's like she's still just on the ground laughing, prone. An explorer's pack has rope in it, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
1 foot of rope, I believe.
I want to tie her up.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I would say, I guess, make an athletics check to grapple her because she's like,
Can I help? That's what I would be doing on my turn anyways, so.
then yeah, sure.
Also, she's prone if that changes anything for the
So
grapple.
that gives me advantage, right?
Yeah, well, I was gonna make you roll disadvantage because she's like writhing around on the ground.
Oh, right,
but,
right. So now it's just
straight roll, yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
14?
14?
Yep.
Let's see. I'm going to say that you're just able to kind of hold her still enough. So you're now grappling her, so...
So grappled, not tied up?
Okay,
Yeah, because
the
she was like
grappled-
steadying her,
Okay,
yeah.
got it. And that
Gotcha.
would be my action, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, in that case, I'm grappling her. Have I at least gotten to pull out my rope at this point? So maybe it's like obvious. That's what I'm at least trying to do. Like,
I'd say yeah.
Okay. So, yep. I'm starting the process of tying her up, so that maybe we can actually talk to her.
Okay, Brago.
I'm gonna hold my mace over her and say, "Sit still, or I'll break your knees."
Okay, you want to roll intimidation,
Love
or...
to.
I would love to.
I would be delighted to roll intimidation.
14?
14. You see her kind of like tense up, but she's still just like uncontrollably laughing. Her eyes are like watering because she's laughing so hard, so she's still moving around a little bit, but you can see her attempt.
Does it seem like she's complying but laughing, or resisting but laughing? I don't... Can that distinction be made?
I'd say at this point, probably not.
Okay.
You did see a noticeable effort of something.
Okay. Can I, like, hold my action for an aggressive movement?
Sure.
If the rat makes an aggressive movement towards any of my friends?
Yeah.
That's fair, yeah.
Drop the hammer.
Okay. Sabian.
Can I rush in and begin assisting with the tying up of this person thing?
Sure.
Right.
I'd say that you run in and you see that Zin's got her rope out, but she's kind of like stuck holding this person still. So, yeah, what would you like to do?
Try and tie them up.
I guess roll a survival check.
That's survival check.
Yeah, see how well you can tie them up.
Maybe they're double jointed, you never know.
17.
Yeah, I'd say you do well enough. You're able to take the rope out of Zin's hands and start to wrap it around, and
Start
eventually,
the process, at least.
and yeah, you get a few good wraps on her, and you get to the point to where you really just got to tie the knot now.
Here, hold her arms back like this, and I start tying her up.
Yeah, and I'd say that since Zin's got her held, you're able to get the knot tied and get her
Awesome.
subdued.
Excellente.
So I would say for now, you guys are out of combat.
Sweet.
When does she stop laughing? Does she get
It's a good
saved
question.
again
Is it a
on her
minute?
turn?
At the end of each of her turns, she makes a wisdom save or she takes damage. It lasts up to a minute. Otherwise.
When I'm tying her up,
14 for the wisdom save.
That makes it.
All right.
do I observe any iconography of the eye or the black network or something?
Roll a perception check.
Something new to me. Alrighty, perception. Here we go. 19.
You don't notice any signs of any affiliation or anything.
Can I rifle through their pockets?
Sure.
I would like to do that.
Let's see. So, she's wearing a backpack.
Take that.
You start to dig through it.
Oh yeah.
In the backpack, you find a set of thieves' tools. You find a sack with several expensive cheeses.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's adorable.
One
Can I
second.
just say?
Yeah.
A comb with
They're
several
stealing from your family?
expensive. A comb with an ivory
Or
handle
she's their
carved in the
best
shape
customer.
of a beautiful woman with flowing hair.
Wait, it's ivory, you said?
Ivory handle. Yep.
Okay.
Several expensive cheeses,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then a comb.
With an ivory handle carved in the shape of a beautiful woman with flowing hair. You then find a 3-inch onyx idol of a rat
Onyx idol.
Sick.
with tiny amethyst eyes.
As I see, do I see you pulling these things out?
Sure.
Whoa, that looks important.
It's a what kind of statue?
Onyx.
Onyx.
With amethyst eyes.
Of a rat.
Onyx.
Is it like heroic rat, or godlike rat.
It's just
or
Mickey Mouse.
Disney
Happiest
rat.
place on earth.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't look godlike or anything like that.
It's just like a figure of
So
a
it's
rat.
not Mickey Mouse.
Is it a nude or is it a clothed rat?
Like an actual rat, not like.
An actual rat.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So it is nude.
And then you find 2 bowls, 3 beakers, and then you find a vial filled with some sort of liquid.
Maybe it's the poison gas that you were ingesting recently.
Beakers. Vial of what kind of liquid?
Actually, because you're the one searching, I would say roll a nature check with advantage.
That's a good thing I have advantage. 17.
From your line of work and the associates you have, you recognize this as a dose of assassin's blood.
Oh. Sick.
Que estás?
And then you find
poison.
another
another
bottle
DMG.
full of a bright red liquid.
Oh.
Like healing potion kind.
Something like that.
Okay.
A basic one, if you will.
Okay.
And then in her backpack is a total of 90 gold. 90 dragons.
Dang.
Well, dang.
Okay.
And that's it. That is what you find in her bag.
House phone?
And once she stops, she kind of like,
Hell
stops
no.
laughing. She like just snarls and looks around at you all and is now just looking defeated. But she's also very battered up. You guys beat the shit out of her.
I would carry her downstairs at this point. I think.
Throw in the fire. No, just
And
kidding.
she's small enough that you could pick her up and just carry her under your arm.
Yeah. I just throw her over my shoulder. And just
We're taking her to the.
Follow down.
take her downstairs.
Yep.
And I would even say like when I get down there,
I'm going to.
like
You coming?
Oh yeah.
I would even just kind of like place her on a stool, you know, like not like throw her violently or anything, but actually just be like, all right, like put her down, back away.
And you see Mavram just about to come out from behind the bar.
You good cop?
I'm good cop.
I'll take that.
Okay, got it.
What were you? What happened? Are you all
I'll
okay?
Yeah, like neutral cop.
Jesus.
You're just the cop. You're the wallflower cop.
I will
Sir May will be neutral cop.
neutral cop. We got cops of every alignment
Oh
here.
my gosh.
I will pay. Savian, before he goes downstairs, will gather all the rat corpses. Oh, they're giant rats. So how big are they each? Roughly?
I mean, they're
Are you
still
saving those for me, bro?
they're still small.
Wrong campaign.
They're still small sized. So
Oh, they're still small size.
yeah,
I'll gather them all up
they're
and
still small size category.
Even the one that I
should
sliced
say.
in half.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
all
a-
of them in my room. Thanks. And he'll ignore the blood for now, and he'll gather them all up and bring them downstairs.
All the rat bodies too.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I would like those.
I can,
I need them for my potions.
I can cook those.
True.
I'll put that in my notes. Would Brago cook the rats?
Yes is the answer to
Well,
that.
Brago cook.
Brago cooks.
WWBC.
And after I put her in the bar stool, I just kind of like back up a few feet and I look at her and I say, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, why are you here?
Is there a bucket around?
A bucket?
Yeah. Like leftover from cleaning crew or anything?
You might be able to find something.
I'll scrounge up some kind of container for these rats.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say you're able to find some. Even if it's not one from the cleaning crews, you'd be able to find one laying around. Might not
Okay.
be like 100%, but good enough to put a couple rat bodies in.
dump all the rat bodies in the bucket.
Bucket o' rats.
Bucket of rat guts. All right.
And she kind of snarls. I was paid to come in here and try and run you guys out.
By who?
Yeah, by who?
That's my business.
No, I think
I'm
it's
gonna
ours.
come over and just rip out a whisker.
Oh. Daddy likes
Roll a d4 of damage.
Oop.
Don't kill it. Oh.
You hear this like blood-curdling scream. And then she goes limp in the chair. Unconscious.
Oops.
You asshole.
Good job.
Good move.
I'm gonna like put my fingers on the throat for pulse.
You really hurt her. Did you hear her scream?
That's the point of an interrogation.
That's disgusting.
That's just what you do.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
See?
Mavrum's just gonna like close his eyes and just let out this like heavy sigh and shake his head, and he's gonna walk around to where she is and reach out and touch her and cast Cure Wounds.
I'm still holding the whisker because I imagine this thing's like a 3-foot tall rat's probably got a big old whisker.
After she wakes up, I look at her and I say,
And she's like super groggy, just like holding onto her face, blood still running down.
so you have a lot more whiskers and he has a lot more spells.
I'm just gonna wave the whisker in front of her face.
And when we run out of whiskers, we'll start with claws.
Sarmea's gonna walk around and head to the pantry.
So, who paid you?
McFrown.
I'm gonna need that again.
Oh, Froon's Brews? Is that
Yeah.
what-
Yeah.
I mean, we were kind of assholes to him. Not that he didn't deserve it, but...
But the point that Sarmea's cutting off a chunk of cheese and walking back and handing it to the rat woman.
Whose arms are bound to her side.
And she's gonna shove it in the mouth of the rat woman.
You're gonna what? You're shoving the cheese in the rat?
She starts to like try to force it down since she doesn't have a choice, and like starts kind of like half choking on it, but is able to like force it down.
What'd you think?
Oh my god.
It's cheese.
Yeah, but did you
Market
notice?
research.
But like, is it like way better than any other cheese?
Did you notice the notes of earth?
I noticed I'm tied up. Let me out.
But do you need another piece? Is that?
Let me go.
You need a blindfolder and then you get little sample cups.
Blind cheese taste test.
Okay.
Later.
Hostage.
I would like to know. Yeah, that's gonna be a very accurate.
We are quickly devolving into some memey D&D party shit right
This
here.
is I would like to ascertain as to whether or not this individual is sufficiently intimidated as to be telling the truth.
Roll an insight check.
It was almost a natural one. Not much better though. 7.
You're not quite sure.
I will proceed as if they are telling the truth.
Sarmea will
What did
say.
Froon promise you for running us out of here?
Money?
How much?
You saw it in my bag. I watched you go through it.
Oh, this 90 gold? Well,
He really wants us dead.
ours now. Price for, this little...
Yeah, consider it payment for damages.
Should have someone look at your face.
I will once I leave. Let me out! And she starts like trying to get out of the rope, but obviously she can't.
What are you going to do after you leave here?
Go home! Have somebody fix me!
How did you get in here? into this building?
Like this. And you see her form just like immediately shrink, and now sitting in a pile of rope is a rat.
Holy
That would do it.
shit.
I'm gonna grab by the scruff of the neck and hold the rat up.
Do you still talk?
I've not let. I
It
don't want
kinda
the rat to get out of
It
the-
kind of like chitters and chirps at you, and then
I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay.
as you're holding it, the form shifts again, and you can feel it grow, and it
I'll
is
drop.
now a.
What time of day is
It is
it
now
right
a
now?
new giant rat.
You drop it.
I believe it's
because
night.
all their clothes fall off.
What time of night though?
Oh, okay.
Is it like what time of night is it
It's
right now?
not. It's before midnight. I think.
So like, business hours.
yeah, it's totally tavern business hours right now.
Oh, we're gonna go see this asshole.
Oh, I'm taking this rat woman and throwing him on his bar. Throw her
that's
on his
good.
bar.
Oh, I like it.
That's
I
what's
think we
happening.
should
Mhm.
let her be. She told us enough.
So
Also,
you
I'm
actually,
gonna-
when you let her go, she drops to the floor, and now in front of you is a naked halfling woman that is like scrambling to grab her clothes and put them on.
Halfling
Okay,
woman.
fine. I'll let her go. There's
Can
also
I-
a bucket of rat corpses.
can I insight check
That's
her
true.
story after all this is passed and sort of get a feel whether she's telling the truth?
Sure.
Oh my god. What a brutal tease. 12.
Hmm.
It's almost a 22.
It feels like she's telling the truth, but you're still not quite sure.
Can I roll to try to figure out what she is?
So, she is changing
Sure, go
shape,
ahead.
but I
Roll
still
a
have
nature
the
check.
whisker in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
7.
You're not quite sure.
All right. Well,
She scrambles and like puts her clothes back on.
I'm gonna like look at the whisker, look back at her, look at the whisker, and then just be like, all right. So here's the deal. I got a piece of you, and I got like a wizard friend who can find you if you ever do anything wrong to us. Know that.
Dang.
I have people that'll do things to you too.
I would be concerned about that if I were you. And I'm just like really putting this whisker
I want
out.
this whisker back.
Guys, let's all just calm down.
Look, I think we've gotten enough out of her. We should let her go as long as she promises never to return.
Yeah. Okay. Let me give you some cheese for your journey.
Don't give her any fucking cheese.
I want her to have a good impression of my cheese.
A good impression. She broke in here to run us off.
But she's clearly a cheese connoisseur, and DM, was any of that cheese my family's cheese?
No.
Yeah. And
You haven't gotten to look at that cheese because it's in my bag. So
well, rats like cheese. I don't know what this thing is.
very stereotypical of you.
Whatever. I've lived in poor parts
Let's-
of cities.
let's
Rats like
just-
cheese. Get over it.
Let her go and be done with this. I think she's.
How do we know she's not going to come back?
Because
don't-
we've got a piece of her.
We
You
don't know.
see me go grab a bucket of rat corpses and start heading for the door.
She puts her clothes on and she goes to reach for her bag.
Oh no, that's staying with me. That's staying with me. Consider it damages.
Keep the gold.
I give her the 90 gold.
I want that. Wait. What else did she have in her
We
bag?
keep the gold.
What else did
No.
she have?
Oh no.
Give her everything else back.
No, I'm keeping all that shit.
Wait, what's in there?
Nothing. None of your concern.
I guess I wouldn't know either. But I am actually heading to the door with a bucket of rat corpses. Just
I give her the 90 gold because money doesn't mean shit to me. So the money, I give her 90 gold back.
She's not happy.
Did you just? We could use that money.
That's
Right?
my money.
You didn't do your job.
I did do my job.
I'm standing.
Listen.
I'm
just-
out of the door.
Yep.
Yep.
I heard this halfling woman with her clothes to the door. And I just say, I don't ever want to see you around here again. I'm keeping this backpack as collateral for what you did. And I hold the door for her and wait for her to leave.
She looks at you and she says, I won't forget about this. You haven't heard the last of the shard shunners.
Right, that's a fuck
And she
down.
turns around and walks out.
Did we all hear that?
Yep.
The shard shunners? Like those who shun shards?
Let's try to see shards.
Shards are dicks.
They're a dock-based guild.
Of the shard shunners.
Okay.
Sarmea's gonna head
Do you believe
for-
my threat at all?
I think she's in a pretty good position to believe threats at this point. At
Cool.
this point.
Awesome.
Wait, which coin is the shard?
The
Say it,
Silvers.
Dungeon Master. Silver shunners.
I don't get it.
Of course.
I don't get it either.
Outside of game, we'll just have to find out.
You're such a tease, Matt.
Oh,
Once she's gone, I'm gonna turn around and be like, "So, does anybody know a wizard who can track people?"
You mean you don't?
Sarmea's
No,
gonna
I
laugh.
just said that.
Mavrim's gonna walk up and put his hand on your shoulder and say, it's okay, I'm sure we'll find someone.
Great. I'm gonna like.
Embrick. What's the other one's name?
Oh, this guy
Obby.
probably came out.
Obby.
Yeah, Avi's just kind of like
We-
standing behind the bar, just like
We
watching everything
apologize.
quietly.
This was supposed to be a nice evening.
How close am I to friends at this point?
Yeah, I would
I'd
like
say
to
at this point
follow
you're probably
after
there.
It's in pretty close though. I don't want to.
Oh, you stalled too long. I am
Yeah.
not there anymore.
So I'd say,
He's got
Sabian,
no
you walk
backup.
out of, I mean, it's
I
not
don't
very
care.
far. It's right
Okay.
across the alleyway.
Yep.
So you walk out of the door right as you see Zin stop in front of the building.
I walk in the door.
Walk in the door of the...
I walk into friends.
I would like to
rooms.
cunning action dash so I can get there very quickly.
Okay.
So cunning.
So
really-
Zin walks in. You don't see the woman anywhere. She
Oh,
she
yeah.
went off some other
I
direction.
wouldn't expect her to be in.
And so Zin, you walk in and you see Emmett kind of like off in one of the corners, like wiping down one of the tables. And you see him kind of chatting with these two halfling gentlemen that are sitting at the table he's wiping down. And he kind of looks up and says, "Oh, neighbor's back. What can I do for you?"
How close are you? Like, are you like right behind me
I'm
now?
pretty close. I'm not stopping you. I'm just behind you.
Yes.
Back
I'd say
until
as
you
he
look.
looks up and says that, Sabian walks in the door of the tavern.
I walk up to the bar and I pour a bucket of rat chum on their bar.
Yes. Yep.
What the fuck are you doing?
I just throw the bucket behind the bar and I walk out.
All right. And you hear him just like cursing up a fucking storm as you walk out.
I turn to any patrons and I say, if you desire such a tavern without all this rat blood and guts,
Oh my god.
be sure to
Yes.
check out the
Opportunist.
tavern at Troll Skull Manor, opening down across the way very soon. And I like flash a smile and a wink, and I just look at Froon and I
So
walk out the
The
door.
only customers that are there are those two halfling gentlemen that he was talking to, and they
Okay.
look at you and they just fucking scowl.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Great.
Do they look like they're
I'm
similarly
making
dressed to that woman in
enemies.
any way?
Not in like a way of like symbols or anything like that, but same kind of like they're wearing commoners' clothes. It's not like they're wearing anything to match or anything like
Got
that.
it.
Similar socioeconomic status.
Exactly.
Okay. Just say, yes, sir, there's plenty of shards over at Troll Skull Manor. And then I let the door shut.
All right. And yeah, so you guys head back to the bar, and I feel like that's a pretty good spot to take a break.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Alright, everybody,
not
we'll be
you.
back in a little bit.
Okay, good. It happened.
Oh, I'm so
That's
sorry.
fair.
I'm
Cheese
so
taster.
sorry. Yeah, that is.
Okay, so
Both
it
of you
was
guys
the
are just.
shark-
There's a
You
game
Disney
you can
World while you
play.
live there?
No, but I had a citizen's pass.
And we're back.
Hey! Citizens Pass.
Citizen Pass.
Yeah.
Multi-pass.
Lilo Dallas.
And we're back. We just left with Zin having walked to Froon's Brews and dumping a pile of rat chum
Rat chum.
on top of the bar. After you guys all found out that this
Damn it.
shape-shifting rat person was paid to come cause trouble.
Yep.
And we come back to you all now being in the tap room after Savian watched this bucket of rat guts get poured all over the bar.
And did some PR work.
Yep. Shameless self-promotion.
Sales pitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so you guys find
Failed
yourselves in the
threats
tap room.
and sales promotion.
Everybody's there.
Embrick and Avi is still there?
Yeah, they are still there. Actually, as you come back in, Embrick kind of says, "Well, you guys have quite the excitement over here, don't you?"
Well,
I mean,
we weren't hoping for this much.
we didn't intend it, but
Certainly not normal.
Let's get back to our good time.
Yeah, about those drinks. I think they're overdue.
yes.
And he kind of...
Do we have any liquor at the bar, or is it just beer?
you guys just have the one keg of ale.
Okay, got it. I would start pouring everyone else in.
Yeah, so you guys hang out and chat. Do you guys want to do anything specific?
Sarmaya's gonna go up to her room and change into her gown. But I would like her to do it carefully, and I would like to maybe perhaps make a perception check for looking for any tripwires.
Not bleed on your gun.
Yeah. Go for it.
God. That is gonna be a 6.
You don't notice anything.
Cool, I'm going to my room, changing into my gown.
Okay. Yeah, so Sarmaya disappears. She comes back. She comes back a couple minutes
Yes.
later in her evening gown.
Oh, and I would say that I would have taken, like, something, or, like, ripped a piece of cloth off of something and put it over, like, my little hole so it wouldn't stain my dress.
As I'm pouring beers for them, and like pouring beers and like hand jam, I'd be like, yeah, like there's been a lot of negativity towards us trying to open this place back up. Do you guys know anything about that? Like, we didn't know it coming into this.
Avi kind of chimes in. No, negativity? What do you mean?
It just feels like a lot of people don't want us to open this place.
That's strange. This building's been empty for a long time, from what I've heard.
It's because we're competition.
I would agree.
To be honest, if you're talking about, and she kind of like points in the direction of Fruins, he's not much competition.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
Is this, like, some North Ward shit? You guys, like...
We step in it?
Northward, throw down!
Avi kind of looks at you like just puzzled when you say that.
Just like
This wouldn't
make my
happen
hand
in the
squeal a
Southern
little bit
Ward.
on the handle.
What do you mean?
It's different in the Southern Ward than it is here. Everyone's pretty supportive of each other.
They are.
Everyone's...
Wasn't my experience when I lived there. Seemed
Oh.
like everybody had it out for themselves.
Huh.
Well, to
Well,
be fair,
maybe it's just my tiefling neighbors.
I mean,
Then you hear Embrick. Everybody's always gonna have somebody that wants something from them.
it's fair.
Or maybe it's because I'm cute.
It's just life.
That's it. You nailed it.
Must be it. And Sarmay's gonna be like doing things to like try to show off the fanciness of her dress. Like,
Are you voguing?
show girl. My what? Oh
Are you
yeah.
voguing?
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, someone.
I don't think that'll work on them.
Oh right.
But yeah, she'll just be like trying to show off like the nice accents and stuff that Ozzy added, and like, you know, because it kind of like swoops down in the back. She'll like.
Just show off your butt. Stage whistle.
Yeah.
Avi
like
like
that.
kind of super plays into it, and he asks you like all about your dress and like where you got it.
Oh, I love this man. I start talking about my brother and what a fine seamster he is, and
Seamer.
steamer.
don't know.
Seam boy. We're finding seam boy here.
The needle boy.
Dressmaker, might be the appropriate.
Let's stick with Seam Boy.
Seam
Fun.
boy. Seam boy.
I was such a good seam boy, and like, yeah, I will be showing it off, and I will love the shit out of this.
As you do.
Yeah.
As you do.
As you're wont to do. Can I
As is the tradition.
assess the onyx rat statuette and the comb? See if they're magical in any way.
Oh,
I'm gonna find a rag and start
how
pulling
are you
rat guts off
attempting to
my
do so?
mall.
Just with my arcana.
Sure, make your Arcana check then.
Okay. 12.
You said the comb and the statue?
Statuette with the amethyst eyes.
So the comb seems like a pretty normal comb to you. It's
Okay.
just very fancily made, which is kind of weird considering the person that you got it from.
Was the woman like a halfling woman carved into it, or just a weird-
Just a woman,
Okay.
yeah.
Is it sort of
nondescript.
sort of like a figurehead on a ship, sort of like a stylized
No,
woman
it's
in
so it's
that?
the handle of like a brush,
Right,
like
right.
a comb. So it's a full body. It's not
Okay.
just like a bust.
Okay.
But like I said, it's kind of nondescript. It's not like there's not a whole lot of like fine details, but it is made to look like an attractive woman with like long flowing hair that almost runs the entire length of the body.
Gotcha. And the statue?
The statue, you're not sure if it's magical or not. It, with your, I'd say, limited knowledge of magical abilities, you could guess that it might have something to do with maybe casting a spell or something, but you have no idea.
do I see him pull it out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up and try to snatch it out of his hands. Let me take care of this, and you try to stop me.
Well, you could ask instead of just taking.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay. So what are we doing here?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's see. I guess. Are you? I guess contested. I guess your guys' choice of athletics or acrobatics.
I'll do acrobatics.
I will also do acrobatics.
6. God damn it.
9 plus 3, 12.
So she goes to reach for it, but you're a bit quicker than her, and you just pull it back, and her hand misses.
I can cast a spell on it to find out what it is.
You could also just ask me to hand it to you instead of taking like some sort of grabby child.
Will you please hand me that statue so I can identify it?
I am shocked you know the word please, and I hand over the statue.
She's doing one of these.
Indeed.
And then Sarmay is going to pull out her red pearl and her feather from her component pouch and start casting Identify, which will take a minute.
Oh, I still have it.
The casting time is 1 minute.
Yep.
Yeah. So you sit there and you
Oh, I know.
like focus
Got
on
leverage.
this little model, and you kind of like roll it around. You make sure you get a good look at all of it, and after a minute, you don't get anything magical from it. It just seems to be a finely made piece of onyx with some amethyst inlays.
This thing isn't magical.
Hmm.
It's just a nice statue.
But I got the inkling it could. Okay. I guess. Do I know anything about arcane focuses? Could this be an arcane focus? Are those also
From-
magical to an extent? So she would probably.
To an extent, but you would know enough about them, especially with your interest in wanting to get into the arcane side of things,
That's true.
that you would know about focuses, but from the traditional foci you're used to, this doesn't look like
Got
that.
it. Wheel. Okay.
It just seems finely made.
How much gold are these two things approximately?
I'd say with your knowledge of
Fine goods.
fine goods, you'd be able to guess
Collectibles.
that the statuette is around 100 gold pieces,
Okay, so worth keeping.
and the comb is you could probably, to the right person, get 20 dragons for.
Okay. I give 2 bowls and 3 beakers to Zin.
Yes, please.
What do I get?
Several expensive cheeses.
Here's your competition.
I actually give several expensive cheeses to Braga.
Oh yeah, actually. That's
Gladly
a good point.
take those. I want to take several expensive cheeses.
You get nothing.
Typical.
Yeah, so did you guys want to do anything in particular with the evening?
I mean, other than drink with our guests.
What time is it? Is it like super late, right, at this point?
Just carrying on to super late, I would
Yeah, I
imagine.
mean,
No.
it was
Yeah,
just
say-
like early enough for me to go like dump some chum on a bar. So.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably
Is that a
getting.
euphemism?
I'd say it's probably
Point
around
later.
like 10 or 11.
10 or 11. Okay, cool. I mean, I'll.
Now that you guys have been hanging out for a bit, like everything's settled
Yeah,
down
yeah,
after
yeah.
the chaos that
Is
has
Sarmea
back,
back?
down, back.
You're gonna dump some
I'll
chum
hang
on me?
out.
No,
Oh, God.
Chum dump?
No.
Just don't Google that, folks.
Or do
Shut it down,
I bet you
shut
get
it
some
down.
interesting results.
Yeah, no.
I'll just hang out with the guests and
Not
then
that
head to
kind of
bed.
stream.
Okay.
I'll, grab like a bar towel at some point and clean the rat guts off the verminator and then head to bed.
Oh, yeah, Sabian will definitely go clean all the blood in his room up pretty shortly after.
I did crater
That's
the
fair.
wall at one point.
You hit the literal wall, or you hit it into the wall?
No, I missed
No,
it
he
and
missed
hit
and
the
hit
wall.
the wall, so there's
Cratered my
there's a
wall?
hole in your wall. It's right here.
Oh, into the stairway?
Did it go through the
I
wall?
mean-
Did it go all the way through?
I don't know.
I'd say it didn't go all the way through, but you can
that's
kind of
good.
see the layer on the other side.
I guess I'll have the gnomes look at it.
Bring in the gnomes!
Summon the repair gnomes.
Sarmea is gonna try to hang with Avi and Embrick as long as they stay.
At some
wanna try to be
point,
cool.
like
Yeah.
throughout the night, I probably pull Sabian aside and like, hey, since we got like
I think
some
Mabram went
stuff
with
we
you.
can sell, I didn't want to take anything out of the bar fund, but my personal funds are a little low. Is there any way I can get some just like walking around money? Like,
Oh my gosh.
I have like 5 gold to my name right now.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm worse.
Like,
Forgot to ask him. Oh well, I'm not
it's
here for that
I'm
conversation.
not even saying I'm gonna spend it, but I wouldn't even ask if we didn't come into some stuff we can sell for some
Are
extra
we in the
cash.
bar? Are we in the tap room?
Yeah.
When,
Yeah.
when this conversation
Oh.
is
Yeah, I mean, I
happening?
wouldn't want to like have it in front of everyone, but I'd like, start
No,
pouring
it's
you a
alright.
beer and pull you
No,
aside
no,
a little
no,
bit,
Ooh.
and it's like
After
Loosen
that,
them up a bit.
Yeah.
I think that's a good point.
it's not
So
that.
I think Sabian will start counting out gold from the fund, and 200 gold, and we'll give 50 to each of them.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
Wait, me too?
Yes, but
Reluctantly.
actually, I guess I have 30 gold.
Oh, give her the 50.
All right, fine.
Just give it to her.
Thanks, honey.
We're a
And,
team.
I'm just
You kind of like do that in person, like
I
he hands
do.
her only 30,
And
and
I'm
you're
gonna
just
be
like,
like,
come
guys,
on.
okay, like it's you two just need to start getting along,
Mm-hmm.
This is more money than I've ever had.
Okay.
and don't give it to your dad.
What could I buy with this?
Saying that, but
Don't buy
Oh.
anything unless you need something.
Spell components.
That qualifies.
I
as
mean
me.
that qualifies as something you need, but
I
I practice spells sometimes.
Maybe
At
you'll
some
get
point,
some
I'm
new
gonna get
beard
better.
oil. No, I'm kidding.
So you got to make this last a while, okay?
Yeah.
How long's a
So,
while?
At least until we start making.
Yeah,
a
until the bar
like,
starts making money.
Yeah, until we open. at
Okay,
least.
okay.
So.
Or
you
we
know,
get some more work from the Black Hand.
Staff.
Staff.
Black Staff. Black Hand is the Saruman.
The White Hand.
The White Hand.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Oh yeah, you're right.
So make it last. Don't spend it. You know. On whatever. But
But maybe spell
Sit
components?
her down and give her the money
components
talk.
are-
I don't know. Talks work on her.
I'm right here.
Just think.
Maybe they would if you didn't say stuff like talks won't work on her.
Well, if she wasn't rude to me all the time.
And if you weren't rude to him all the time.
And to be honest, I've been honoring our truce where some people have been breaking it. So.
I just treat you like I treat my brothers.
Well, I would like to be treated better than that.
Work on it.
Just be
It
nicer to each other, guys. Like, it's...
I will. She
I
can
will.
act like an adult.
I am an adult.
Age does not make
20
you
years
an adult.
old.
Yeah, no.
That's
You're not
mature
an adult.
for a tiefling. I'm mature age.
You're reckless. Can't be trusted.
I don't agree with that.
I know you don't. When I was 20, I wouldn't agree with that either, but it was probably true then.
Just because I'm young, you just treat me like this.
'Cause
Braga's-
This is ageism.
Brago's chuckling to himself over in the corner.
you're inexperienced.
Well, sure gained
And-
experience being around this party.
Well, exactly.
That's the point.
Like,
Never killed a rat
you're-
before.
And you're gaining experience now, and...
Maybe
you just
enough
need to
experience to level up.
all I'm saying is this is a little self-driven, guys. Just calm the fuck down and it'll be alright. And I finish my beer.
Calmer than you are.
It's fine, whatever.
No, I'm just kidding. Look, I will continue to honor the truce.
Okay.
Just pay attention, you know? Keep your eyes open.
Well, now that we're all friends, I'm going to bed. And I'm gonna go.
Yes, I
to
think it's
bed.
time for
Oh,
us
no.
to retire as well.
Thank you. We're sorry for the
The interruption.
Please come back anytime you want. Anytime.
Sure, we will
After
see
we
each other
open.
soon.
After we open.
Um,
We need to focus ourselves.
yeah, we're gonna open. And
Yeah, it seems like
hopefully
you
there
guys.
will be a far superior bar than Grimsby,
And Ember kind of looks around. He's like, "Does look like you guys do have your work cut out for you, though."
which is why we need to focus our.
We got
Okay.
guilds upon guilds helping us.
Yeah. You should have seen this place this morning. This is a market improvement.
Yeah, to be honest though,
So,
we're making it happen.
Well, you can't wait to see it when it's finished.
I can't wait to have you.
Mm-hmm.
Until then,
Until then,
see you soon.
bye.
And they make their way out. And yeah, you guys make your way to bed, or do you?
Yeah, somebody,
Sure do.
somebody's gonna go to bed. She's exhausted.
Yeah. So yeah, unless you guys are doing anything else, you guys head to bed. And
I would
Yeah.
like to do something else.
all right.
I would like to take a trip to the water again.
Same place.
Same place. Same hole.
Okay. Yeah,
So
and
it's probably pretty fucking late.
it's definitely that. It's cold as shit.
That's fine.
The wind is biting at your nose.
It absolutely is.
Yep.
Ears are
And what
getting
would
a
you
little
like to
chilly.
do?
Same. Experimentation. I think I will just do the same thing I did last night and see what happens.
Yeah. So you take your necklace off, and you clench your. Cause you were clenching the sapphire, right? Last time.
I was, yeah.
And you plunge it into the water, And as you sit there and like close your eyes and focus on it, and again you start to feel just that burn start to creep up your arm from the cold water of the ocean. But this time nothing happens.
I take off my boots and roll up my pants, and I will wade into the water a little bit, and then I will plunge my arm into. I'll plunge the necklace into the water.
So you wade out a little ways, and still grasping your gem in your hand.
My boots are on shore, yeah.
As you walk, you just feel that bite just start to go through your entire body, as now you feel it moving up your legs, and even the parts of your legs that aren't submerged, you still feel that like just icy grip in your veins. You can almost feel the blood circulating through you slow down.
I'm just gonna like close my eyes
but yeah,
and sort of focus on that.
And you bite down and just like bear through it, and you kind of bend over and stick your hand in the ground. And you focus on it, and you focus so long that you can't feel your limbs anymore, but nothing's happening.
Alright. I wade back to shore and I put on my boots and socks, and I go back home.
Okay.
And go to bed.
And I would imagine by the time you get back, everybody else is already passed out. You've been gone for a little while.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys go to sleep and have your night uninterrupted. And
Sarmea would have invited Zin to her bed, but would say, like, I just want to go to sleep.
Down.
Cuddles and sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you guys wake up the next morning.
Yeah.
I would say that the four of you wake up before Savian does because of his late night trip. He's sleeping in a little bit longer.
That's fair.
I'm gonna walk downstairs and grab a little bit of our rations with some of the new cheese and start to munch on a breakfast thing. Did the group talk about doing anything today that I was not part of?
I don't think we did. I was just thinking about that. If
Not
there's
from what I recall.
anything that we were like, oh, this is what we're doing tomorrow, and I don't think so.
So when you guys come down, Brago will be like, so I have lessons today, so I might go disappear and do that for a while. I hope it is not an inconvenience, but let me know if I can be of any assistance when I get back. Should be around supper time.
You're asleep.
True.
And then I will gather my things and head to Bala for my cooking lessons.
Okay. Sounds good.
Eldon said he would be back today with more folk.
He did.
Correct?
Yep.
Okay. This is day 7.
So you guys,
Morning of day 7.
you guys all congregate downstairs, have your
1 week.
breakfast, do all that.
Sarmea will not be eating any of the new cheese.
Fair.
Which is in the
Garbage.
pantry. It's being kept in the
I was like picturing you scraping it off an omelet. Just like,
I can't have this.
Yeah, I would say that
expensive
with
cheeses,
with the
more
food that
expensive
you
beer
guys
than cheese.
had purchased before, Your stocks are getting kind of low now that you've eaten for a couple days. This extra cheese that you guys did come across does help that meal go a bit further, but by the time you guys are done eating breakfast, you now know that you should probably get
Re-up.
something else, or you're just going to be eating off rations. But I'd say probably about an hour or two goes by before Savian wakes up. And Savian...
Sarmea would like to leave the house before then.
Okay. So Sarmea leaves during that.
And you're leaving without telling anyone where you're going?
I mean, I'm just gonna start walking out. If anyone asks me.
I would ask you. Like, hey, where are you heading?
I'm gonna go shopping for food. I think everyone might appreciate that.
Yeah, actually. Can I join you?
Yeah, of course.
I would join Sarmea.
Savian, when you wake up, you wake up to this very odd sound. This very high-pitched, like, screeching and scratching. You wake up and you hear it coming from one of your windows.
Do I see anything screeching or scratching at?
You actually see this long, thin body kind of grasped to the windowsill on the outside with one strange-looking webbed claw, and the other one is kind of like swiping against your window, and it's like trying to like bite at it at the same time.
What? It's like a bird, or
It looks like a snake with wings.
Ooh.
okay. It looks like it's trying to get in. I will open the window for a snake with wings.
You open the window, and as the window slides up, it brings its other claw down and like grabs onto the windowsill and just kind of like pulls itself in and like hisses at you. And as it looks at you, you see that it's got this string tied around its neck with a small piece of parchment tied at the end of it.
Oh, okay. I got thrown totally off.
So
Yes.
it's kind of just like
Yep.
staring at you like this and like hisses. Its long
The
snake
wing
tongue pokes out.
serpent.
So-
Yeah.
Quaddle parcel service.
No, I don't think it's quaddle. That's what I thought at first, and I realized the Black Network symbol. I take the parchment from this beast. Have I seen this beast? Have I seen one of these beasts?
You have
before?
seen one of these.
Prop.
Okay.
There's a prop.
Passing notes in class.
Ooh, we're gonna get in trouble.
Spitball.
DM's gonna be so upset.
Side note, never actually fired a spitball.
Really?
Ooh, I don't think I have either. That's
Do I
it.
recognize his handwriting at all?
It looks familiar enough.
Okay. It's got a bit of flourish on it. Gotcha. Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the serpent and I say thank you. If these can't or
And
whatever.
it, like, hisses and like awkwardly like turns around, and its tail like flops into your room for a second, and it takes off.
Aw, sounds really cute.
Yeah.
Sounds very not.
Sabian sort of like shakes his head. Internally, he's like, I'll never get used to seeing those things. But then he prepares for his day.
Cool. Yeah, so you head downstairs and you find not Brago. You find Mavrum actually
Yeah.
just
Good
sitting in the
Mavrum.
bar, kind of cleaning
Oh,
up
your
after
lessons.
I'm in
breakfast.
my lessons.
We grocery shopping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Savian.
Good morning, Mavrum. How are you?
I'm well. It seems that everybody else is busy today.
Yes, well, Eldon did say he would be by today with more folks to do additional repairs. So it's good that, some of us are still here.
Well, is that what we've got on the books then? Just being here for the crew?
Well, let's wait for them to show up, and then maybe we can, Well, I'll just hand him the note. little bird told me. A little bird delivered this to me.
A little scaly bird.
One freaky bird came to my window. I will hand him the note, and I'll just say, I was passed a little information along from a friend. And I'll let him read it. What do you think?
Well, that is concerning. Why would somebody just randomly be killing people like that?
Well, it could be they're trying to target someone specific, but want to make it look random, or they don't know who they're looking for and are just killing half-elves and full elves at random, hoping to achieve their target. I don't know.
Well, either way, that is not good.
No, it's not. But I think,
I mean, these people, you don't know these people aren't bad people, are they?
I mean, good, bad, it's all relative. I'm sure some people were not the nicest. I don't really know anything about the victim, but if someone is just preying on random folk, I think that we should step in.
Yes, that does seem like the right thing to do.
We have a variety of skills, I think.
Well, shall we wait for the others?
Oh, definitely. I definitely would like to get Eldon started on the project before we do anything else, so I guess I'll have some of this expensive cheese that we procured last night.
Yes, it's pretty good.
It is.
You're not there.
I was gonna say, while we're out, I would ask Sarmea, so would you be willing to spend 4 or 5 gold on the kitchen?
Oh
Like
yeah.
on groceries and stuff.
Yeah.
So I want to pretty much go to the local grocer and put down let's say 8 gold and say I want to stock a kitchen for a bar with all of the non-perishables. I want all the flour, the sugar, the salt, the all of the basics that I can stock up on that won't go bad super quick.
Like dry rice and stuff.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff. The
Beans.
wheat and the barley and the oats and the sugar and the salt and all that kind of
Flour.
I'll give
Yeah.
you 5 gold for that.
Salty
Yeah.
pork.
stuff. Yep. And then I want to spend the
Salted
other
pork belly.
2 gold on stuff that could go bad, like the meats and the cheeses and the milks and stuff
Why are
like
you
that.
buying cheese?
Well, okay.
And they
I don't buy cheese.
Thank you.
I buy meats and
This is
milk.
going to be a campaign
and
long
Yeah, right.
thing.
Juice and
Yes, it is.
All cheese will come under scrutiny.
vegetables.
Yes.
So yeah, I want to spend like
Cheese
stocking a
The
like
cheese
a
stands
restaurant
alone.
kitchen. I want to spend like 7 or 8 gold on non-perishables and 2 to 3 gold on perishables, pretty much, and just go to town.
And they kind of work with you, and you are definitely able to get plenty to stock that kitchen with.
Is it a lot of stuff?
I was just about to say,
Yeah.
working with you, they can make it to where it's stuff that you can carry, but if you're going to get everything to furnish a full
Right,
restaurant,
I'd
then
be
you
willing
might
to
not be
make-
able to carry it all.
I'd be willing to either go grab the cart or make several trips.
Maybe they could
or
deliver it.
I pretty much just want to do this before Brago gets back from his lesson because I want him to get back to
Can you
this
deliver?
amazing fully stocked kitchen.
Doll.
Yeah. I want him to get
House
back from his cooking
buddy.
lessons and be look at all the things I got you to practice with because you just got home from your lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're able to hook you up. You get everything set up, and you would have to go back and get the cart. They
Oh, yeah.
they end up
That's fine,
loading. They give you a bunch of small barrels.
Mhm.
Some of them are filled with salt and flour and things like that. But then some of them they also just stuff with a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Just to make it easier for you to carry.
Yeah. And it's,
Yeah, you were definitely able to get hooked up
Like-
for 8 gold.
What do you have to stock a bar? Are there cocktails in D&D?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure there are.
Simple syrup is a thing that can be
Yeah.
made.
At
At least.
we have some basic ales, but if you want to get anything fancy, then you probably have to go to the guild.
What guild? Which one?
The Brewers, Vintners, and Distillers Guild.
Ooh, where is that?
That is going to be in the South Ward.
You mean the
The
Southern,
Southern
Ward?
You mean?
You mean?
Should we go there and do that?
Sure.
We could see what it would cost at least.
And we can at least price
Yeah.
some stuff out, right?
Yeah, and then what's the guy's name from the yawning portal again?
Durnan.
Durnan. We could always ask Durnan like much it costs too if we're nervous about, but I think they'll be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're required to stick to certain prices
Yeah.
being a guild, so we might as well. We'll
Wanna-
just go price some stuff out.
Okay, well first I guess we should get this stuff home.
Yeah.
So
So we spend the time to like.
Yes, you guys would be able to carry some of it back with you, but then you'd have to get a cart and like come back. It'd probably end up being a couple-hour thing.
Yeah.
Sick.
And then I'd say probably about an hour after you and Mavram have your discussion, Eldon shows up with another crew and they start getting to work.
Eldon, my friend.
Chum?
Yes.
I don't suppose the Sellers and Plumbers Guild will be making themselves known today.
I actually think I do have somebody coming by to take a look at your situation.
Excellent. Because it is
Bleak.
a situation.
I also put in a word for your window there.
Excellent.
jeez.
Thank
Forget
you.
about the window.
Well,
I'm just gonna roleplay for Mavram real quick. He kind of like blushes a little.
Yeah, definitely. Every time the window gets mentioned.
filthy window kicker. Excellent. Well, you can get started. Upstairs in my bedroom, I'll take him upstairs to my bedroom, and I'll point out the mall-shaped hole in the wall, indention, the mall-shaped indention in my wall. And I was, can you fix that, maybe?
Yeah, what'd you do there?
My dwarf friend was cleaning his mall and it went off.
He's just like, well, yeah, that kind of happened. Like after catching what you actually said. Excuse me?
You heard me.
Mall went off.
No, it was a bit of a rat problem in a vermin problem, and my friend got overeager.
Oh,
And,
well, let's hope it wasn't too bad. Hopefully you got them all.
I think we got them all.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely fix this.
Excellent. Thank you. And I just leave him to his work.
Yeah, and him and his crew get started. You see them again. They start like pulling down boards to like start getting stuff prepped for new pieces.
Can
and...
I pull Eldon aside real quick? Actually, I have a thing I want to do.
Well, I mean, unless anybody else
in
followed
my
you upstairs.
room, I was. How much? For maybe a little something in the wall I could hide something valuables in.
Oh.
You know, real hush hush, if you know what I mean.
Like a safe? You want like a safe in your wall, or you just want like
Cat in the wall. Sorry.
Incredible. What you need is a bird.
Now you're talking my
And
language.
another cat.
Don't lecture me on bird law.
Oh god.
we go toe to toe on bird law all day long.
Yeah. Well, how much would a safe run me?
I mean, that kind of just depends on like how big you want it. I can talk to some people and get you some prices.
How much would a 2 foot by 2 foot safe be? Roughly.
I don't know right off the top of my head, but
All right, let's
can.
start there.
Yeah, I'll get some prices for you. And
Awesome. That
Top.
would be excellent. something that I could hide behind, like a false facade,
Like a painting or like a bookshelf
or some piece of wall material that.
that could come in and out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We are opening a business. We do need a place to store the money.
Yeah, that's
In your room.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
that's true.
The delight on your face.
You guys want to hide it behind one of those paintings where the eyes follow you?
Yeah.
Rogue
Yeah,
shit.
I'll do some looking around and talk to
Rogue
some
shit.
people and see what we can get our hands on.
Excellent. I have a feeling it's going to be a good partnership between you and I, friend.
If you got the coin to pay for it, then
I've got
Can
the
go a
coin
long
to
way.
pay
Yeah,
for
then
it.
I'm your best friend.
Money speaks.
Any talk?
louder than words.
Yep. All right. We carry on and wait for people to return, I suppose.
Yeah, like I said, so you guys go do the grocery store thing, and then you head to the southern ward after
Yep.
that.
Yep.
I guess you would actually see them like come back at one point. They would grab a cart and then leave.
Come back here after you get that stuff before you head southward.
Will do.
I have something I want to share with you.
Wait, we kind of have to. If we're bringing stuff, we're not going to take
No,
it.
I
That's all
meant-
I
no,
need
I
is more to
meant-
stop before we go.
Oh, I guess.
Like,
Just didn't say
take the
it.
cart and get
Okay.
the rest of the stuff, and then come back here, and we'll have a talk. And then,
Okay.
Yeah, so we go get the last of the stuff. We finish stocking up the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
I'm really excited for Brago to come home and find it. And then I stop.
Yeah, and I'd
before
say
we go
that,
anywhere.
so you guys go do your thing, you come back, get the cart, go back and make your second trip. It takes you guys a little bit to load everything up and get it back across town, but it definitely takes a couple hours. You're probably looking around 3 o'clock by the time you get back.
Okay, how long would it take us to get to the south ward after that?
Southern.
Southern ward.
If you're
Sorry.
walking, it'd probably take you 2 hours.
Okay, what if we got some form of transportation?
That's right.
Not
Okay.
very long, probably half an hour.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so you guys come back around, like I said, probably about 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
But Brago is still not back yet, I would imagine.
I was thinking around 5 or so.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Well, I'll pull everyone but Brago, since he's not there, to
Yeah.
the den. To the den!
Tell them that.
Where we discuss the demise of our enemies in the den.
So,
With
What?
the globe in front of you.
Yeah, my smoking jacket.
Yeah.
I'll just, when everyone is assembled, I'll pass to Zin first the note I was given.
You want to read that aloud for our audience?
No, don't do it.
Don't listen to this guy.
someone is killing elf and half-elf sailors in the dock ward. 3 dead so far, each one decapitated with a blade in the dead of night. Look into it, will you? Methinks the City Watch could use a little help.
Is it signed?
Nay,
What?
But do you know who wrote it?
I believe I do.
Who?
I don't wish to repeat their name.
That's fair.
My boss.
Oh. Is this a paid position? Or is this a, we don't die position?
I believe this is a paid position. This
Okay.
is a job.
A
All right. Well,
I'm in.
This
Yeah,
is to supplement
absolutely.
our income.
This sounds...
So maybe,
it sounds like we're going to be at the dock ward at night, honestly, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you better wear your house buying dress.
Right?
Yep.
all right. Well,
Certainly wouldn't want to wear armor or anything like that.
I can wear that over my gown. Still look pretty good. With a face like this, you just look good all the time.
Anyways.
alright.
Camera pans away.
Yeah, so tonight we'll head to the dock board after Brago gets back. Fill him in.
yeah.
Does that sound good
Maybe
to
we should
everyone?
wait on our trip to the south ward for now until tomorrow.
Okay.
They said the dead of night, so you probably have time to go and come back.
I guess I'm more
How
worried
long would it
about.
take them to travel there?
Like I said,
Half
if
an
they were
hour,
walking,
right?
it'd take about 2 hours. If they got some sort of
Like 30
transportation,
minutes.
probably about 30
Yeah, I'm
minutes.
so worried about going, coming back, and then like being up all night. Like I'd rather just,
Oh, we could take a nap now.
yeah, like I would almost rather
I like
just
naps.
like rest now before we're like out all night looking for elf killers.
Gotcha.
And half elf.
Like
Oh wait,
Are we
you're
fine?
one of those things.
I am one
You're
of
a
those
half elf.
things. I know.
Decoy.
I could use myself as bait. That is correct.
I guess I'm not necessarily saying take a long rest, but maybe take an amount of a rest
siesta.
where it could convince a dungeon master to not make us exhausted if we don't get very much.
Oh, I see.
You know.
Yeah.
I think we're chilling
I
in
think
this.
that constitutes a siesta.
Yeah. Let's call it
It's the official.
siesta.
Yeah.
Siesta saving throw.
Yeah. Siesta
So-
saving throw.
All right.
Oh,
Well.
that's a pretty good band name.
Yep.
Yep.
Checks out.
All right.
Someone's
Okay.
gotta take the
So
cat nap
then,
spell. Anyway.
here's my plan then. Instead of going to the southern ward, how about we go have a drink? We get back. We show Brago a surprise. We have some dinner. We rest. We go out tonight.
We should buy some liquor.
We should not buy some liquor because we're gonna go do a job where
Just
we
to have
need
a
to
bottle
be
at the
sober.
bar.
No. All right, you can buy it, but don't open it until we get back from our thing.
That's
tonight.
fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Deal.
Sorry I have a tone with you. It's just
It's
difficult.
fine.
I'm trying.
We're getting over it. It's fine.
Just trying to be professional here.
That's fair. We're all adults here. Professional adults.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
In
professional
training.
adult. I need an adult. I'm a professional.
I'm really good at that.
Someone get this man an adult.
Oh boy.
All right.
All right. So
All
You
kidding
hanging out?
aside, we are all hanging out.
Should we go to
Yeah.
Fruins and Sir May will start
I
giggling?
kind of want to
Together.
just walk into Fruins with fake mustaches on.
Wait. I have my disguise kit, and I'm gonna pull Zen up one more flight, and grab my disguise kit and start like putting makeup on both of us.
Oh my god. Yes.
This is amazing.
Roll.
I can't wait for you to try to pass off a blue dragonborn as literally anything
Anything
else.
She's just got a weird skin
Yeah.
condition.
Yeah. Where's the
Stop
gold paint
staring.
at?
Roll a performance check.
Yeah, I'm good at that. 24.
Ooh.
So what are you doing?
Well, I guess I have to. God, I'm red. You're blue.
What bounce off me sticks to you?
Gross.
I'm gonna put my hair up in kind of like a bouffant type situation to try to hide my horns.
Okay.
You know, sort of make my hair look like Dallas big or some shit.
Dallas big.
And then I'm
Like
gonna.
Karen hair?
Yeah.
Aaron.
I'm gonna put on my gown because I don't believe Froon has seen it. And I'm going to. Gosh, I mean, painting my body, I feel like that's a lot. And then I think I'll just put on like heavy makeup on my face. Like lots of like lipstick and rouge and like just go heavy.
Okay.
And then on Zen, I will. Oh god, this is harder.
Fake mustache, top hat, monocle.
I will draw a mustache on her.
Cowboy hat, blunderbuss.
I'd say with a disguise kit, you could probably have like, at least, if not a fake mustache, something to make a fake mustache.
Alright, I make her a fake mustache. Put it on. Ask her if she can speak in a deeper voice.
Yes, I can.
I don't have a nice man hat or anything. I wonder if Mavrim has one.
A nice man hat?
We're not talking about
Oh,
condoms,
man.
right?
No. I don't know if Mavrim owns a hat.
Yeah, I
Seems
don't
like
know.
a hat kind of guy.
Let me look at his inventory real quick.
I can't imagine there's
I
a hat.
don't think it's gonna be in there though.
I always imagine him a little
just
Johnny
saying.
Just
Bravo
in
with his
case.
hair.
I think we'll definitely do the mustache, and I guess I'd try to get you to. God, what can we change you into? Do you have alternative clothes? Should we put a toga bed sheet on you?
Sure.
All right, toga bed sheet.
Toga bed sheet.
So I'm wearing a toga and a fake mustache.
We're gonna go to Fruins.
Oh
And we're
my
going to
god.
France.
And you could
Oh
be,
my
you
God.
you could be like a water genasi or something.
Oh.
Oh
my
shit,
God.
you could.
Yeah, there we go.
Do I don't know, like this, and I don't know what.
Just like dip your hand in water
Act
and
like
walk
Avi.
in with.
And then slap him with your wet hand.
Avi always looks wet.
It's true. It's true.
I'm a water genasi. Slap!
Did you feel my wet hand?
It's so moist. I must be telling the truth.
Oh my god. So you guys go to Fruins.
Apparently, it's happening.
All right.
Damn it.
Yeah, so you walk through the door and you, it is empty as usual,
Oh, he's
Uh,
bad at his job.
but Froon is behind the bar,
Going
seemingly
out of
wiping down the
business.
bar, even though it looks like nobody's been in here all day. What do you guys do?
I go up and I'll go. We would like some drinks, please.
Oh my god.
Both of you roll deception checks.
Yes.
I don't.
But
think
my
deception
disguise
is very
kit
good,
check.
'cause it's
Oh.
like negative something or other. Let's find out.
This is gonna go
Ooh,
terrible.
I'm-
Oh, it's gonna
pretty
be
good.
so bad, and it's
Oh,
gonna
16.
be incredible because it's so
16.
bad. Oh,
Why
God.
is it negative?
Yeah.
Oh.
6.
That was bad.
6.
Mustache like happening. off
Yeah.
the face.
I would like your most expensive cocktail, please.
Indubitably.
He just he looks at you two and visibly just does the up and down scan and just gives you this very fucking weird look. But turns around and starts to make the drinks.
I put a gold on the bar and I hold my composure.
So amazing we're
Quivering
doing
lip.
this.
And a moment later, he sets the drinks on the bar.
Sarmay's gonna quickly almost run to the other end of the bar and try to hide so Fern can't see her face, and she's just gonna keep trying to stifle laughter.
I down my drink.
Okay.
I'll sip mine.
If you're trying to stifle laughter, I'm gonna make you make another deception check.
Alright. 14. Pretty good at it. Should use it
And
more.
he just kind of goes back to wiping things down, but he's not taking his eyes off you guys. He's just kind of like giving you this side eye, he's not quite sure about the two of you.
Should we keep drinking here?
Part of me wants to.
Woo!
Woo! He's got a new subscriber.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo! That.
Man, thank you.
Give.
I'll find out who you are and thank you in a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So I kind of just want to keep drinking until he actually calls me out, but that might take too long.
We have stuff to do tonight.
Yeah,
You might be drunk by the time he acknowledges you.
right, exactly.
He needs the money.
Clearly.
Clearly.
So he kind of since you just slammed your drink, he kind of looks at you. Need another one?
I nod.
And he goes to make it and puts it in front of you.
As he's turned around, making my drink, I take the mustache off.
Oh, nice.
Good lord.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
He turns around and he sets the drink on the bar, but then looks at you and just looks really fucking confused. And you see him kind of just scratch his head and look around and just kind of shrug.
And then next time he turns around, I put the mustache back on.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I am just fucking with him at this point.
Make another deception check.
You got it. Crit fail.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
You actually can't crit fail skill
So
checks, so what
But
is
she
it with
did
the
get a
modifier?
one.
-1.
Even better.
So he like goes to like stack some glasses up, and out of the corner of his eye, he sees you go to put the mustache back on, and he turns and he's like, "Wait a minute, it's fucking you! Get the fuck out of my bar! What do you think you're doing
I wish
here?"
I had a dead rat in my pocket to throw at him, but I don't.
Sarmea's gonna down her drink and run to the bar where Zen is.
Yep.
We should go.
Yep. I mean, I think we pretty much run out laughing.
And then, first, Sarmea's gonna pull out a bit of fleece out of her component pouch, and she's gonna cast Minor Illusion to make, let's see, what do we know this guy? Oh, she's gonna make the biggest rat I can make with Minor Illusion, like, standing right next to him. And then I'm gonna run out giggling.
So you like manifest it on the bar as he's like yelling at you, and this giant rat just like shows up in his face, and you hear him like kind of audibly be taken aback, like, "Ah! Get the fuck out of my bar, you bitches!"
Yep. Then we run away.
Yeah. And
Because this is what he brought upon himself.
I think we're good to go back to the
Oh yeah, no,
tavern.
we're just going back to the bar, like our bar now.
The tavern at Troll Skull Manor. Way better name than Froon's Brews.
Cool. So you guys head back to the bar.
Yep, we head
And
back to the bar.
so throughout the day, Savian, while you and Mavrim are there, you see the gnomes come in and they start doing their work on the carpentry stuff.
I'm gonna read my books.
You guys, a representative from the Cellars and Plumbers Guild does show up, and you show him the basement, and he expresses his discontent with the situation.
You're telling me.
But he does tell
Buddy.
you guys that he thinks that he can probably take care of it, but it's going to take a lot of work. And he leaves. He doesn't get started that day, but he
How many
does.
dragons worth of work is the estimate, roughly?
It's kind of another one of those things where he's not quite sure how
Okay.
long it's going to take or how much extra effort it's going to take, because it's
Got
a
it.
pretty bad situation.
It is pretty bad down there.
Yeah. And then you guys also do have somebody that comes in from the Glassblowers, Glazers, and Spectacle Makers Guild
For the window?
for the window. Yeah. And they show up and they basically measure the
specs.
window. They take specs. They get all
Specs
the
on your
info they
specs.
need to be able to put some specs on your house.
Excellent. The
Um,
draft day without specs on our house.
and then, so I'd say by the time you guys come back from Faroon's, you guys probably have like maybe another hour before Brago shows up.
I'm gonna read my books on introductory spellcasting.
And then, yeah, I'd say around probably
At
a
the
little after
bar.
5, probably around like 5:30, Brago shows back
My
up.
gnomes swarm around me.
I walk in, smelling a bit like garlic and mesquite.
Sarmea is still wearing her disguise.
I want to see if
Clown.
I'm fooled by it. Super duper fooled by it. Who are you?
Really? That's funny.
Wait.
Wait, roll,
Sarmea!
roll a deception just in
Wait,
case.
It's
Okay.
true, just in case. You could roll one.
19.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She'll just laugh in his face. That's funny. I have red skin and purple hair. How many people do you know with red skin and purple hair?
Well, fair. I just wasn't expecting it. Was
Well, you
all.
also put a bunch of makeup on your face.
Yeah, but like my hands are still red, and I have a tail, and that's red.
So what you're saying is your disguise wasn't very good.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It was not.
I'm just kidding.
That's true.
I mean, that's not true, though. You rolled like a 24.
I know.
Well, yeah, but
And you said you were wearing an evening gown? You could have had gloves on.
It's also
that's true.
Kept your
Okay.
your tail coiled up underneath your evening gown dress.
You know
Whatever.
Cold.
Brago, I have something to show you.
Makes your butt look very.
You, what? What?
And I
what?
take
Coil it
Brago
up
to the
specifically
kitchen.
for that.
Yeah.
Oh, no way!
Extra
That's.
cushion.
Oh, and you
And-
got. Oh,
And
yes!
Yeah, I just show
Wow.
I got like spices and flour and salts and all the non-perishables and yeah.
Well, you got some
all the
perishables
jars
too, right?
I did. I spent
Okay.
like 2 gold on like some meat, some not cheese, some
Not cheese.
some
I'm gonna,
veggies,
like-
some fruit, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna like look around and be like,
Like-
oh, what time is it?
Cottage cheese count.
So I learned this thing today. Do you want to see?
Yeah, of course.
All right, I'm gonna like start.
I kind of hope that maybe with
I'm
the
gonna, like,
new restock kitchen, you might want some practice.
yeah, I was like, so I'm gonna pull out this little jar from my trench coat. That is, it's a little jar with with cherries in it, and I mean, so Bala had some extras and sent me home with some of them, and so I'm gonna like get like a skillet kind of deal and heat up the fire, and I'm gonna grab some mutton, which I assume we have, and
sure.
start cooking.
Rosemary.
Few.
Hey,
I'm gonna start
rosemary.
adding something. I'm gonna add
Parsley.
some rosemary.
Thyme.
I'm gonna start crushing up some of the cherries, and add a little sugar to it, and it starts smelling really good. And after like 45 minutes later, I'm gonna come out with like a platter with some food on it.
Cool.
I'm gonna be like, guys, come try it. You probably smelled it already, but
Raised lamb with cherries.
this is what Bala called pan-seared mutton with cherry compote. It was really good when we tried it there, and
Dang.
here, try it.
Sarmea will dig in. Is it good?
Roll a
I don't even know what
survival
modifier.
or performance.
Ooh.
I feel like performance, since it's more gourmet cooking, like it's not just like roasting some shit on a fire, it's like,
Yeah,
but
Which one's better for you?
performance.
Either or.
Do performance.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's true. Hey.
12.
It's pretty good.
yeah.
It's not like extravagant.
Sarmea hasn't eaten
Well, it's pretty
extravagant food, so.
But yeah, it's yeah, I love this. It's like really excellent for someone who's like currently taking cooking classes.
Yeah,
This reminds me of my childhood.
really.
Well done.
Thank you. This
You
feels good.
Nope.
Brago's just kind of beaming and proud of himself.
So as Brago comes to serve dinner, I'd say about that time the sun's like going down, starting to get towards
Have the
evening.
gnomes left for the day?
I'd say probably around the time that Brago started to cook, they started to wind down and pack
Okay.
up.
So I'd say over dinner we probably share some information.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. As soon as Braga sits down to tuck into his portion of mutton and cherries, I'll pass him a piece of paper
Mm-hmm.
that says that stuff that we read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Says that.
Is that stuff?
So this is like some work then.
Yeah, some real work.
We're gonna go hang out in the dockboard at
Are
night.
we? Wait.
Smoke cigarettes.
Edgy as fuck.
Cigarettes
Yeah.
on the docks.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean.
Maybe
yeah,
we'll bring a
that's-
flask.
So
Why
so
we're
this
chokers
is
with
paying
hot
work. Are we
top.
gonna do it
Presumably.
tonight?
I mean, that's the plan.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm into it.
I meant to say
mean,
this earlier too, but Polar Knights, who is our new follower, said, "Awesome cam setup, guys. It's like the evolution of beards."
Holy shit, it
Okay.
is. Wow.
I love that.
I tip my metaphorical
Oh,
hat to you,
fantastic.
Wow, that's so
sir. Adam,
good.
over at Bay. Fantastic.
Oh man,
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah, tonight probably. I mean, it seems best.
We might as well, right?
Let's
Try
get to it. I'm gonna go sit down for a bit. I've been on my feet all day.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
figuring if this is a dead of night situation, maybe we can kind
Take a
of
couple
take a minute.
hours,
Take a minute,
rest up,
rest up, get ready, and go.
sober up
Yeah.
if you need to.
Cool.
Do you guys remember that comment where someone called you guys like the like lackeys in a Stevenson Coleman? Whatever it was.
Yeah.
All right, listen here. I absolutely remember that. I know it's probably true.
Yeah.
I do remember it. I try to forget it every day though.
There's a. Never mind. That's too much of a tangent.
We can talk- yeah,
focus
I
on
just-
So
the
yeah, you guys kind of you have dinner, you have
Yeah.
your conversation, figure
Uh-huh.
out that you guys are gonna go out tonight. From
What
what
kind
it
of
sounds
work?
like.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said from what it sounds like, you guys plan on heading out tonight.
Yes.
Cool. And you guys said you're gonna sit down and rest for a
To
little
be
while.
clear,
I'm gonna-
you didn't read it out loud in game.
No. I just
You
read it out loud for the viewers.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Um,
good.
yeah.
I will be declining to bring the plushie with me tonight. Okay.
Fair.
Xanathar's Guide to Plushies.
You guys.
are spy to me. Anyway, sorry, not my best work. Carry on.
I'm gonna take a cat nap, like a nappy nap.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, as you guys all like kind of just like settle down and take it easy for the next few hours as you guys prepare to go on this night job, I think that's a pretty good place to call our session for tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Sounds good.
I would like to read about introductory spellcasting in this time.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna rub my tummy
Right
and
now,
feel good
word
about
for word.
myself.
I would. So
That's
before
not a
we
citation.
adjourn, I do want to tell you guys we're at a point where you guys are about to have a good amount of downtime. So think about what you guys would like to do in that amount of downtime.
Okay.
Learn how to cook more things.
I would like to learn how to cast spells of a magical variety.
If you guys need help coming up with what your character would do, let me know. We can chat. We can
Yeah.
figure something out.
Yeah, I have something I've been for weeks now meaning to chat with you about anyway, like backstory stuff, and I need
Cool.
to actually do it.
You want to
So,
hold on to this?
good reason to do
Is that
it
for you,
is-
or
That was for that
Writing
last
about other
time that
things
you
as
weren't
well.
here. I just happen to have it
I
still,
love this.
so I don't know how accurate it is anymore.
I mean it's the
What?
inventories. Everything but the inventory is accurate.
Would the
Yeah, think
downtime
about-
also preclude a level up in some way?
Like, should we be planning for it in that way? How we flavor leveling up?
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Deal.
You guys, so think about what you guys want to do with the downtime, whether it personally or with the business.
Right.
And then we'll chat over the next 2 weeks until
Cool.
our next episode, and
Sounds good to
we'll go
me.
from there.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Also, thank you,
Sweat
Polar
me.
Knights, and any other
Yes,
people who
thank you very
followed,
much.
subscribed.
Yes, thank
tonight.
you all
Yeah.
for
You
watching.
guys are rad.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
you're
much.
awesome. We
Yeah.
love it. Don't forget to check out Tomb of Annihilation, which has been
Episode
releasing
5
Yep.
coming
our
out.
our Patreon preview while we're on our break from
Yep.
the Swordcast Adventures.
One
Yep.
more
Uh,
episode than I thought we were going to do, but that's super awesome.
that's
It
totally
ends
fine.
on a sweet high note, and can't wait for
Are they
everyone to
annihilated?
And then we'll be getting back to the
No.
Swordcast, which I am very excited
Oh, I'm
about.
so
I don't know about you
excited.
guys,
I'm
but it's been
excited.
too fucking long.
Been too
Yeah.
long.
Mhm.
That's true.
Kind of a much needed break, but also it's been way too
Yes,
long. So
yeah.
we're very excited.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you can check us again 2 weeks from today, every other Wednesday night with this game.
Yep.
And then you guys should also check out my new podcast that's releasing this Friday called Help Action, where me and 3 friends sit down and talk about everything D&D.
So stoked.
And
Oh,
I'm
I
not
get to
too hard on
hear-
horns, but it's fucking hilarious.
I get
I'm
to
very
hear them
excited.
record every week, and there's just
I can't
That
wait
is
to.
an incredible
I
amount of
want to be
laughter
part.
erupting
I want
from
to.
this
I want to guest. I want to.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
can't
can
wait to
definitely
guest.
talk about
I'm
that, yeah.
really excited about it.
I want to throw my hat in.
Can I crash the party?
yeah,
What
You
time
can.
do you record?
every other Friday here.
But yeah, thank you guys very much again for tuning in. We will see you in 2 weeks. Until then, have fun.
Woo!